on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
It's different today. Oh, hear this one. Oh, there you go. Oh, bombs at it. It's different today. We are here on Tuesday. Yo, the Rocketeers and the Craftsmen are in the building. The Podcraft is ready to take off. Solo Jim is in the building. AD is in the building. Mojito's in the building. We got cats. We got coffee. We got tea. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We even got Bob Ross right here, man. Bob Ross on a special day. We got Bob Ross, my favorite bobblehead. You know what I mean? Somebody said they took the Queen Priscilla down.
Yeah.
Saint Center. Oh man, it's war out there, man. It's crazy. Man, somebody said shots fired. Jackson Lane in the building. Shout out to you, my brother. Jody Southward is in the building. She says, peace, KP, peace to you. Oh, man. All the soldiers and the comrades that's in the struggle. Everybody's just getting more enlightened, man. It's beautiful, man. Yesterday was a beautiful show. You know, oh, man, it was so great. It was energetic. It just gave me so much life. And I hope it gave y'all life. And then I kind of conked that at the end.
Oh, yeah.
It was great while it lasted. Go ahead.
Oh, good. We landed the ship, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I want to thank y'all, man.
So good.
I had a caffeine overdose. So I was going through it, you know what I mean? But it was all in love. It was all in love, man. It was just like, yo, everything was, I just needed to run.
Yeah.
Word, I just needed to run. Get out there, jog a little bit, shadow box, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good, though. It was all good. It was all good. I'm feeling healthy, happy. And, man, first Tuesday. I mean, one time, wasn't it one time, AD, that we just got up on a mic? I think we was doing a video, actually. And we was just here. We just said, let's turn on the cameras and let's go.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did that a couple of times here and there, but you know, when it's not in the norm, then things feel a little bit different. So y'all come in the building. We're gonna have fun today. Today is gonna be. I got some videos. We got some. We're gonna laugh too, man. Some very good stuff that's out there today. And I bought the wrong book. How about that? Yes.
Tuesday. I like that.
So, what is it?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Poshi and morning. He said Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Tuesday.
Like turn it up.
Nah, like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, like Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
When you get shout out to that brother right there, man. All right, let me get my mind right and everything. And
that's right.
Get into the zone, man. How you feeling, Solo Jim?
I feel good. Can't complain. Living life.
Feel
good. We healthy. You know what I mean? Exercise a little bit. That's it. You know, I feel good.
That's right. What up, AD? How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm good. Chilling. Holding it down.
Can't wait, man. There's a lot of stuff that's going on out there, man. It's crazy. Man. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. I am your host, Killah Priest, Iron Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. Running the rocket is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Peace.
And on the side, you know, you don't need no voice. You don't need no hymns. When it comes to one of the best co-hosts is Solo Gems.
Peace. Everybody keep rising, keep shining, keep doing your thing. Love and peace and harmony. Man.
Yo, we are here, have no fear. Shout out to the Craftsmen and the Rocketeers. The best. Yo, y'all the greatest, man. You know, because anytime we go through anything and we just look to the Podcraft, which cometh our health, when we look towards the board, the chat room, which cometh our health.
Right.
You know what I mean? They said our health comes from the craft room. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that's in the craft room. I know, we was talking about a lot of good stuff. Shout out to Joe, who's that, John Egan. He said, preach the truth, man. You the truth. You are the truth. Let me look at y'all. Y'all are the truth. Man, we was living in a lie. Now let me stop. Now we are here. We are all the truth. We are ready to go. We're gonna do everything that we said we was gonna do. We're gonna definitely put our best foot forward and put out, because it's war, like we said out here, man. It's just like, and no man is escaped from. You can run, but you can't run you can hide, but you can't run forever. Sorry from these politicians that don't took. The politician, the leftists, the righteous, everybody want to know. They force you into politics. Do you know what a tick is?
Yeah, it's a bug.
Yeah, it sucks your blood. Sucks your, what is poly?
2.
Yeah, 2 of them sucking bloods. Poly is 2? Okay. It's like a plant or something. Well, they blood suckers of the poor. Blood suckers, they're sucking your blood, and then they mess with our imagination with all of these ideas that they put out. They put us under one big, gigantic coat.
Yeah.
For real. It's crazy. The way that we run it, this whole thing is being ran. The left and the right, and the right and the left and the left and this, and all these what is it called? Gender fluids. Gender fluid just flowing out there.
Okay.
No, it's gender fluid. You can look it up.
Yeah.
Gender fluids. No one knows you can identify as a cat. I'm just a cat. You know, a lot of it is mental disorders, but we you know what we do? We give out medicine. We medicate them. Keep them in a comatose state. Well, guess what? I feel like I'm 18. Should I walk around with 18 shirts? I'm 18. Say happy birthday to me.
You could say that. You could say you're 21.
That's how I feel.
Feel like a kid? You feel
Just
like a kid.
Do how
You
you
can
feel.
you can identify as any age you want.
Yeah. Yo, man, do it as you.
Are you assuming my age?
Yeah, exactly. And then you get all offensive. Everybody get offensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody get offensive. We can't even talk.
I'm 24 years old with a cane.
Hey, that's right. That's right.
I identify as a dolphin.
Man.
How about that?
Well, I think everybody
Dolphins.
who IDs me wants me to be younger than
Miami
21.
Dolphins. Huh?
No, I said everybody who wants to ID me wants me to be under 21.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I look young, but I'm old. You know what I mean? I'm getting older, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Cover boy in the building. He said, KP, if Wu was a party, would they be Republicans? Man, we said that we were Republicans. We're all a party, man. We be the left. They want to be the right. That's how it be. You know what I'm saying? Well, with all these parties that they started all these are rituals. These are demonic rituals. I said it. Let's get spooky.
Uh-oh.
It is spooky.
Yeah.
But it's real.
Yeah.
Serious. Halloween coming up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All these holidays. You really believe in holidays? I mean, you believe that they're there. You know what I'm saying? The prices go up. They didn't just go, they rising up. They didn't just go out of nowhere. Everything's planned.
Yeah.
We live on the planet Earth. Everything was planned. Put us on a plantation, everything's planned. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they did. They planned it out so they can destroy knowledge, the original man. You know what I'm saying? The woman and child from the beginning. They said get the child when he's young. I see it in that star. That's what they said back then. Now they see it in the cards. They see it in the, they see it in the, they're gonna see it in these bars. And that's a bar right there. You know what I'm saying? They know that we're here. They've been watching from the beginning. If you're here, you're lucky. You're a part of the elite. We're supposed to be here. They brainwash us through religions, all type of things. You know how many cults out there?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no more. This, I got it. AD.
Pretty sure there's many.
Hit him in the head, man. Hit him in the head. This one, I was looking for this for a very long time. Shout out to all y'all that's in there. We're gonna have some fun today, man. Cover boy, you don't know nothing about this here. Nah, not that one. It's number 3. Yeah, number 3 from there. Yeah, the 3rd. Yeah, right there. Yeah, exactly. Check this out, y'all. I was looking for this. This was gonna be a skit on my album. But I would have to break this down. But I just I'm talking about way back, you know what I mean? I was looking for it for a minute. All right, let's go. Look at the name of it. Righteous and beautiful.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God, and will kill for you?
I love you.
Don't you want to become a cult leader?
Yeah, exactly. It's getting real.
Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how. Structure your cult like an onion with the most benign and helpful features on the outside and the most controlling, kooky, and evil parts at the secret inner core. Use deception. Don't tell them who you really are. Lie. Leave out important information or distort information.
Are you trying to recruit me? No.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to share something useful with you.
Establish front groups.
We're a Bible study group.
We're a management course.
We're
a meditation center.
Yeah, what you want to say?
No, I was reacting to the video.
Crazy. I told you we're going to turn up today. We're going to turn up today. I'm not going to say nothing yet. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. I see you.
What is
Gravestone in the building. Let's go.
World Peace Organization. We're a personal development center.
We're a drug rehab center.
Promise to fulfill their dreams.
Don't you want a world of unconditional love and brotherhood?
It's like the 80s, yeah. Oh,
You can
like the
join
color.
us special. Join our elite
Mission to save the world. We can teach you special powers. Personal power.
psychic power.
Past life connection. Telekinesis.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
Let me stop
Well, we
for a
gave you
minute.
that.
I got to build on that. When I first went into, I didn't even know what Dianetics was. And I went to the mall, right? And they were standing there, and they said they got 2 pieces of steel. This point, but they had 2 pieces of steel, and they tell you, or aluminum, whatever, or copper, you know, the alloy things. So they said, boom. They said, just grab it. I was like, man, I didn't grab it. That's just way back. So it's all right, whatever. Boom. And it was like, oh, we see. Oh, well, wow, Dad, we see you. Yeah, you're a little stressed. Now, you know, it's America. You know everything's stressful.
Right.
And, you know, like, damn, I was feeling a little. And then I had to pull myself back because I was like, yo, what is this about? But they started telling you stuff that makes sense. Shout out to my G Bart in the building. I got to tell him to text me because it's getting real right now. So it's like, yo, I felt that type of energy. And then they tell you to grab the copper, and they just look weird. They just would look like, their eyes were like them people. For real.
Oh, yeah.
Brainwashed on big levels.
Yeah. No, I just say from my own thing too. Like, and I got nothing, you know what I mean, nothing against them. You know what I mean? If you live in New York, you know about the Jehovah Witnesses.
That's where it happened at.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. It makes sense.
That's New York.
But if you know if you're from New York, you know about Jehovah Witnesses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The old ladies, you know what I mean? They always try to talk to you about something. And the one thing about me was, you know, my name is Solomon, you know what I mean? And I had to start lying to the old ladies about what my name is, you know what I mean? Because they started trying to get in the conversation about my name. And I had to start saying something different, completely different. Like, I'll be like Quan, because I was like the quickest one that you don't even have to really go too deep about it. But
Quan, last name, Tanamera.
yeah, I didn't get too deep, but they said, every time I mention my name, I said Solomon. They always gotta get in that conversation about, you know, things. And I know I'm always gonna decline them. The old ladies always come and, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, man, I ain't signing up. They used to come to your door too. They knock on your door and all that. They bold like that. It's crazy.
Charles, well, that was not Charles. It used to be called the Russellites. The Russellites. Do the research on Charles Tazzy Russell and the Russellites.
Yeah.
Man. Man.
The Russellites, right? Yeah, man, that's what they start. And everybody sees that vision. They go, oh, I see something, man. See something powerful. All right, I'll let the 1980 shows do the work.
Pre-dinner, the least you could do is come to our weekend intensive.
It's good for Halloween,
You can
right?
tell them time is running out and that they must make their decision now or it will be too late.
This is your only chance to make it. Don't blow it.
It's important to make this commitment now.
This is an issue of burning urgency.
Don't give them time to think. Diminish doubting commiseration by separating your new recruits from each other.
Check out our government.
Surround them with happy true believers so when in doubt they will tend to do what everyone around them is doing and believe that is normal. Start with a prolonged period of love bombing. Surround them with unconditional love and attention. Your cult family should act friendly and interested. Get information and hone their weak spots.
Tell us about yourself.
Take this personality test.
And then use this information to manipulate them.
Gradually over time, you'll begin to shape the recruit's behavior by granting or withholding this love and attention. After they've bonded, slowly start making your demands upon them. The message being,
Nothing in this world has value unless it relates to the leader or the ultimate purpose.
control their behavior.
Come live with us.
Wear these clothes.
Eat this food.
All you need is 2 hours sleep.
Prescribe a rigid schedule.
You know what I mean? AD about to get, hold on, AD, don't follow him. AD's too strong for that.
Yeah, I don't got no cults. I don't follow no cults.
Exactly.
Keep
I
them
do my own
active
research.
and with as little
That's
sleep
right.
as possible.
Check it out.
If you can, restrict their eating habits to low-protein food.
Kool-Aid. Yeah, pause it. Yeah, go
They
ahead.
said
Control their
restrict
thoughts.
their eating habits to low protein food.
Let's talk.
Low protein food.
They're all in the FDA. They're all up in there. Where you at,
It makes you more submissive.
Yeah. Eat this.
Makes you softer.
got
Lowers
this-
you.
yeah.
Lowers your androgens.
I got this special liniment. Then they're always, and you can take it on big scales too, because
Bless you.
there's always chocolate's good for you. Now it's bad for you. Wine, a cup of wine a day, or a cigarette. You know what I mean? You can take it on all levels. Little doubt.
Yeah, a little chocolate ain't hurt nobody. You can have chocolate.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying,
good
you know,
one.
controlling the masses. Well,
Yeah.
you eat it when you want, not when they put the commercial out. You're getting hungry every time you see a commercial. You're not even listening to your own gut feeling.
Oh yeah, the
Well,
marketing knows how to hit the subliminals.
Yeah, they started this. That went all the way back to ancient Kemet, Sumer, Greece. When you see those big statues, they let you know what's going on. Come in there and try to invade. You're gonna think they're that big. It's to intimidate. They even do it, to intimidate.
Yeah, in
To
China too.
In China, yeah.
They put those lions or gargoyles on the sides and stuff like that.
Don't come here. Yeah, exactly.
Chase away the spirits.
Now, some of it's good to protect, but you're protecting your own. They are creating their own. From the ancient world, they're doing it now.
Yeah.
They have words for it. People from the hills, pagan. There's a song called Pagan. Word. We got it. Oh yeah, DIY craft.
Do it yourself craft.
Oh, do yourself craft. Shut up. Yeah. I'm starting to learn these things. Let's go. The cat trying to take you out, huh?
I'm just trying to keep him away.
With that
From,
Dan, he be like this. Dander. Sander, dander.
Thoughts.
Right.
Our ideology answers all questions to all problems.
Let our doctrine think for you.
Hybrid is
Control
back.
their emotions. Induce guilt.
The United States dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima.
People are dying of starvation.
People are dying of starvation.
You are not living up to your potential.
You are not living up to your potential.
That's right, hybrid.
Cheated on that test.
And fear.
The enemy will electroshock you, torture you.
Kill you or carry you.
How did we start the Podcraft? First thing we did is break down fear.
oh yeah.
And they control everything through fear. Wars, rumors of wars. Look what's going on right now. And you know when they teach in the book, everything's hell. Jehovah's Witness they have one of the probably prettiest books though. You know, front. That daggone lion and sheep in that water. They'd be like, but then they got some dark ones too. The hell fire. They have a fire up there. You know, it's a nice cult. It's a cult book.
Yeah.
Anything that got high resolution blue, you pick up one of those books and it's in it almost looks like they just drop ink on it, but it's real bright. And it's this small. They're almost like, it's not really a magazine. It's like 2 or 3 pages. I remember they used to have this one back in the days. They used to give out these, I don't know if it was what organization, what is this, Jehovah's Witness, but it was these small little stories of going to hell and people leaving their body. But it was a little pamphlet book. It used to be about this little bit. It was like real little. Yeah. This is your life, stuff like that.
Man.
Next thing you know, you know, half your hair braided, you out in the street. And crazy.
Yeah.
Brother, what was that? When Rerun, I gotta find that, when Rerun shaved his head bald and he joined the cult. So did Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
You know,
fear is easy to validate, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Say that again?
Fear is easy to validate. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like it's like if you already thinking something wrong, you know what I mean, and somebody validates that fear or like, you know, just tells you something that you're probably already thinking, then you're gonna be consumed by it. Real talk, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
You're gonna live in your fear, and it's easy to manipulate that.
Right.
You know what I mean? All somebody gotta do is make you worry about something that you already worry about, and you're already gonna be consumed in that thought. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
You might.
Indeed. Let's go back to it.
You're gonna get caught up in the situation out here. You know what I mean? Look at my boy right here.
You off to hell.
Control information. Keep them from knowing all the workings of the cult. Block out any information which is
I
critical
might
of the
still
group.
use some of this.
Encourage members to spy and report on one another.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Separate.
What's the difference between that and a political party?
Same thing. That's right, AD. AD, you just hit it on the nail. Shout out to AD. You just killed it. It's a cult.
Yeah.
It's a political party.
Yeah.
Are we invited? You have to be a politician.
It's a war of information.
That's right.
Infowars.
There you go.
Shout out to Alex Jones.
He out there. Alex Jones. Shout out to my man Jason. They was on the beach together. But a lot of people were put in places for certain things. To speak to the elite, ones with their eyes open. All those who don't understand this, you just don't understand. I'm talking, but I'm only talking to those who know. Those ones in the know. If you can't catch it, you gotta catch it. Certain people are put in certain places for certain things, certain times, a certain event. Magic bullets, magic everything. The hands are faster than the eye. Everything's set up.
Yeah, everything's done on purpose.
That's right.
It's real talk.
Walt Disney. Say a couple words. You know what I mean? Some of these, but I'll let my mans do the talking. Back to the 80s cult film. Let's go.
The recruit from himself by attacking the self and inducing a mental breakdown disguised as a spiritual awakening. When they start to freak out, have side effects.
You gotta take that back. A mental breakdown disguised as a spiritual awakening. You going crazy.
Yeah. That's fire.
tell you
That's a fire. That's a fire. Ball.
Yeah, that's a fire. A mental breakdown disguised as a spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
We live in a time where therapists are just coming up. Life coaches and therapists are just rising out of the great. They're just rising up. I'm a therapist. I'm a therapist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a therapist. I'm a life coach. 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 I'm a coach.
Yep.
I'm doing this. I do this. I do. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? They're coming out of no. I was about to say something, man. Some people, you gotta know. You gotta have discernment. That's a word right there. Discernment. You have to just know certain things. People have you lying on the street looking crazy.
Oh yeah.
With an apple on your head. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to go ahead?
No, you go.
Yeah, spinning around looking crazy out there, holding the fruit. You know, looking crazy. Just looking nuts, talking about, you know, you getting in touch with nature, but then they charge you all this money and you're not really receiving. And they target old people and people who's, you know, if your health is declining and stuff like that, there's things you could do. There's a lot of people that target and look for people like that.
I even say, I would even say not even just old people though, but like people that don't know themselves like that and had lack of guidance.
That's right.
That's the real talk. That's a lot of young people. That's why typically, you know what I mean, in these cults, it's always typically young people.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the lack of knowing themselves. And they're seeking something that's not really there. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of seeking themselves, which is the real talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? You said mental breakdown, spiritual awakening, you know what I mean? Spiritual awakening should be something you find out for yourself, not something that somebody has already told you. And
yeah, a lot of other people would deem you, you know, mentally challenged, but you call it a spiritual awakening. It could work vice versa, but you know, have discernment. You know the spirit by the spirit. You know you can tell math when you just build it.
Yeah.
Let's go, AD. Told you it's gonna be a good day today.
Tell them they are flushing out the bad stuff inside.
When I was meditating, I felt an infinite emptiness. It was utterly terrifying.
No, this is good. You're transforming. Do it more.
You are reaching God.
You're being reborn.
You are becoming one with our universe, one with our family.
Make them paranoid about their own bodies or thought processes.
You're battling your sinful nature.
Your body is detoxifying.
Tell them that there is a part of their mind they must eliminate in order to find happiness.
You must eliminate the toxic mind.
Your ego. Your ego is the source of all your problems.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, you be lost.
I mean, some of this stuff is true though.
Yeah.
It's not like they're saying stuff that is wrong. It's just they're using these things to manipulate people.
Yeah.
Like you do have to detox. You do want to like keep your ego in check. That's true, but
they
obviously.
put the worm on of course.
Yeah.
They putting the worm on the hook for the fish. They're not throwing rocks at the fish. You'll scatter them.
Yeah.
You got to tell them things that are true.
They're saying stuff like, make sure you drink water.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit.
But this is holy water. And it's, you know what I mean? It's from God tears.
Yeah.
It's from God tears of you.
It's a strategy. It's all a strategy. You know what I mean? You don't want to just, you know, say something that's going to make them run away. You got to validate something. Like I said, validate the fear.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make the person's being paranoid for a reason. You know what I mean? They're already paranoid about something, or they're already fearful, or they're already insecure about something.
Freddie Cali says the devil gives you a little truth.
A lot of truth. A lot of truth. It's the light.
Yeah.
It's got to manipulate. You gotta play the game. You know how them fish think they in glory. Every fish, man, I got me a catch right here. This is what I was talking about. And he wiggling right there.
Yeah.
Come on. You know the snake know what time the mouse go get up.
Yeah.
The snake knows. It sits right there at the path. Oh, it comes right through there. Gotta know. But he's not going to be crazy and like, just, it's going to sit and wait. Watch. Just one hit.
Yeah.
And they going to chase you. Put that venom in you.
Yep.
Then follow the path to glory.
And you're right about the fish on the hook, you know what I mean? When something comes too easy, it's too good to be true. You know what I mean? Like, fish not gonna process that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know, you know what I mean.
But you being on point, a cult, they have to take you all the way in. Because you can't be saying it's just too good to be true. They're gonna flip that around because they want you all the way in.
Yeah.
This is great.
Of course. No, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying.
We woke.
We fish like that though. That's how we fish. You know what I mean?
Right.
The worm on the hook is too good to be true. That the idea of a fish, right? It's too good to be true. A worm just sitting there right there.
Yeah.
Why is it there? Or why is the bait there? You know what I mean?
They not. Yeah. But see, that's analyzing. You ain't. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
No,
not-
no, that's my point. But that's my point, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what cult members going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're going to give you something that's too good to be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever the thing is. Like,
Right.
let's say it's money. Let's say it's something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, get this much amount of money. You join right now, whatever. You know, something like that. Something too
Right.
easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something to lure you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Julia said, yep. Come on, AD, let's go. A little bit more. But it's Tuesday.
Good. Now you're free. In fact, there was no you there to begin with.
Claim authority. It can come from a divine source.
Oh, that's
Your
number one.
Bible clearly states that I am the Messiah.
Bogus scientific research.
I killed it. Yeah, that was funny.
Make me.
That's a false prophet.
Yeah, Bible, please.
Scientific studies prove my techniques
I'm
work.
the guy.
Or special
You
knowledge.
can't trust a guy who has his lapels up like that.
master of the universe.
Make up stories about yourself to boost your
Oh,
importance.
hell yeah.
I invented air. I have special access to the aliens.
But don't be stupid about it. Start slowly. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant. Induce trance states and self-hypnosis by practicing thought-stopping rituals and repetitive acts like dancing,
Oh, wow.
spinning,
That's a preacher song. You gotta remember, this is an old video, but they're advanced now.
The leader is love. When I'm not with him, I feel like a schlub.
Oh, that's
Funny
good.
as fuck.
The leader is love. When I'm not with him, I feel like a schlub.
over-breathing,
Yeah.
Hey, you remember, I don't think they was like back then. You got to remember, this is kind of old too. So they didn't hit you with the all you have to do is cash apps. They just doing it straight up. Back then it was just like boom, 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 boom. They were coming with what they have. You know what I mean? There wasn't even. It's even advanced now. They got something right now to take all of them out with one bomb.
Yeah.
One missile strike.
Yeah.
And then when I say missile strike, I'm meaning lies. Remember we was talking about that? Blowing up people's minds. They walking around dead. Dead.
Yeah.
Blind to the fact.
Dead walking.
Yeah, you blind, baby. You blind to the fact.
Yeah.
They're not seeing it with the ultimate light. They moths going into the flame. And it's easy because it's taking them.
It's crazy.
Jimmy B thinks I made these videos.
Hey.
Man.
Nah, this is back in the days. I was looking for this for a minute. I wanted to use some of it for some, but nah, it's better to do it like this because we got a craft now. We got a craft room where we can play it and y'all can get it straight up like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah, go
no,
ahead.
I was going to just say, damn, I had it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
had it.
come
I had
back.
it. Yeah.
Next video?
Yeah, let's go a little bit more.
Okay.
and chanting.
Stamp out down, stamp out down, stamp out down, stamp out down, stamp out down,
Stand by down.
Stamp out doubt, stamp out doubt, stamp out doubt.
Practice prolonged hours of meditation. In these trance states, they are more receptive and suggestible. Revert them back to childhood dependence and mindless obedience.
Right. So you can pause it. You can stop it. So y'all can view the rest when y'all get later on. But yeah. So what they a lot of the things that they say, of course, you could use it in your everyday life and apply it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's not truth. It looks like it and it sounds like it. It's the worm, like you said, too good to be true. Mm-hmm. The worm is in the water, but it's just a hook behind it. It's to pull you in. Mm-hmm. So, meditation is good, but they use it to manipulate. Next thing you know, they right there next to you. Mm-hmm. But it's all about greed and having no heart at all. This should develop your strength and discernment, and it will as we go on. They didn't talk about TV shows that they got now or TikTok videos that they have now, and just jewels are being dropped all over the place.
Yeah.
It's Gymland.
And you gotta understand the strategy of a cult. You know what I mean? The strategy of the cult is like I said, like most people really they go for the people that has lack of guidance in their life, like they just don't know themselves enough, And it's easy to manipulate somebody like that because they don't know themselves yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't have they don't have their own, they can't stand on their own 2 feet. So they have to follow something, you know what I mean? And they're going to play on personal desires, something that you want for your own self or whatever. And they're going to use that to manipulate you, obviously. And they're going to decode you based off of like whatever you already value or view. But they're going to play on your paranoia and fears, which is easy, you know what I mean? It's obviously you could do that for anything. Like that's also what salesmen do, you know what I mean? Like salesmen could do that too. You know, from
come on.
You know, they're going to tell you a lot of things they're going to do. I'm not even trying to get the game, but a lot of things they're gonna do is they're gonna play on something that you're already thinking about, right? And then you'll be like, oh, how can you use this? How can you know what I mean? They're gonna say something, they're gonna word things in a certain way. That's how you could tell who's a good salesman or not, because it's all about
They're gonna show you that you need it.
Yeah. But they're gonna say that you need it right now.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You know what I mean? They're gonna get you to want to do it right away. It's just all the same thing. It's all a play on manipulation. You know, you gotta understand who's trying to manipulate you based on their words, you know, instead of just like understanding. That's why I say like true leaders and true people that's actually trying to give advice, like, you know, if they're a psychiatrist or a coach, right? They're not trying to get you to do what they want you to do. They understand that you need to do your thing. You know what I mean? That makes sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that's one of those things.
Right.
That's what true leaders are true. You know, they understand that this whole world, you know what I mean, and yourself needs to like do the things that you need to do instead of listening to this person and say and let them guide you that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Real talk.
It's good to go in with skepticism and then do your own research.
Yeah.
Discernment.
Don't play yourself.
Yeah. Discernment.
Yeah.
And it works on all levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works on all levels. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, you go to the next one. Next movie. Next video. My bad.
It's too good to
be
so
funny.
Is it the Shannon Sharp one?
Nah, it's the one why you can't concentrate. Stay consistent.
Have you ever been on a roll in life? You're being productive, things are going well, you're on a good streak, but then suddenly, out of nowhere, you destroy all of it and end up back at square one. You start to hate yourself because you ruined everything. You fall back into depression. You feel terrible. You might as well never have even tried. You ask yourself why? How could this happen? Why did I do this to myself? What was I thinking? I lived like this for so long. It was torture. I can't count how many times this happened to me. But after all those cycles of building up and breaking down, I found the solution to escaping these cycles, and today I'm going to give it to you. This video will seriously blow your mind, and I'm very excited to share this information with you. The cycles. If you pay close attention, these cycles are very similar every time. Let's look at money, for example. You start to save up some money.
All I know is the dude didn't make his bed. Like, are these sheets? Is this a bed?
He just there. And he got it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and
I'm
he got
just
his
not.
mic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already skeptical because look, I made my bed. How come he didn't make his bed?
Yeah. You gotta take up his bed.
Now I'm like looking at his curtains. Why is this off? How come I can see this? There's no feng shui happening here at all. There should not be a couch.
You got to listen to the
message. I know, my bad.
The message, but I understand all of that.
Just
understand. No, because if that's the case, it could have been in something like
should be a green screen.
I guess he's going for that.
I think he's a college student. You look like a college student.
Yeah, green screen.
Yeah.
You end up spending.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Let's say you only had $1,000 left.
Yeah.
Let's go to.
But hey, shout out to that YouTuber. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's got more subscribers than I do, so I can't hate too much.
Hey, it's all good. Well, hold on. I can watch the. Hold on. Let's see. Let's move on.
Are we still going?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were still doing the video.
No, we're gonna go to Jim. We're gonna go to Jim Vader.
Okay.
That's the next one right now, AD. This guy's probably more cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jimmy B.
3 seconds.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Do the knowledge.
A message can capture your attention and create a subconscious impact within you. This impact can ignite the process of programming your mind. Whether a message speaks to you emotionally, triggering determination, fear, or excitement, or it seems logical enough to not have you think twice about it. Social engineers of the past and present use propaganda so well it's almost like a magic trick. How can so many people be fooled into following radical fundamentalist movements, ignorant organizations, and narcissistic leaders? And in many instances, how can they follow these factions into their own graves. There's more than meets the eye. On the surface, it can seem like magic, but when you understand how propaganda actually works, it will all make sense. You begin to understand that these quote-unquote magic tricks are taking advantage of psychological loopholes in the human mind. Let's look more into propaganda, how it affects you, and the concrete ways to protect yourself from it. How society programs you through propaganda, a method of population influence,
my brother again, right?
using words, symbolism, messaging, different medium platforms, all to get people to think myopically in a narrow way. Sometimes it deals with embellishing information, omitting information, all these types of things that the people being influenced by propaganda aren't even seeing.
Why are we playing this? Is to get your mind ready. We just getting the mind, we getting the mind, the mental ready for what we have to endure. We're getting it strong and sharper. You can read the scripture, you can read a book, you can read, anything. But we being more on point because they're coming hard. They're working every day to manipulate us, give us fake medicine. We're calling.
Yeah.
Give us fake information, misinformation. I heard somebody said the year of information, and it's misinformation also. They want you to miss it. You got to get information. So that's like war right there. You got your information.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Yeah, think deep about things, man.
That's right.
I think a lot of things. I think that's honestly what it is, because people, like I say, judge things on face value, but think deeper about the message that's being even handed to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the words that are being said, or whatever. I guess the message is being conveyed. Like you gotta process that thought and be like, okay, what's the words, and let me dissect what's even being said in the first place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Propaganda is easily like deciphered based on what they want to do, like based on what they're trying to say. You know what I mean? It's just like media. Media is just they're gonna place upon something that they view you should think about. You know, but it's not to have your own individual mind. It's to go with what they're saying. You know what I mean? Most times or not. You know, but yeah,
that's right. That's right. Now I want to add on. I want to add on to that. You know what I mean? That's what we do here. We add on.
We add on, yep.
So going for the propaganda is what they put out, to keep us all fooled. But this is just strength. This is the class. You know what I mean? This is just the training grounds. But it's all out. As soon as it's over, it's on. It's on. It's not coming, it's here. So we all got to be on point. Shout out to Tribal Chief Salinas. Oh, man. The Brown Buffalo. Cocking for the Brown Buffalo. Danny Salinas. He said, life is a gamble since day one. You choose wisely, my friend. Salute Solo, the Lord Priest. Peace to the gods. All day, man. He put 555, no doubt.
That's right.
Stranger in the building. Hey,
that's a stranger.
He said, those bound by desire. I love, Stranger be on it. Big pots of tea, man. That's what I love, the Proverbs you dropping. It says, those bound by desire seek only that which can be led, can be held in their hands. By Bruce Leroy.
Hey. All right.
See, we waking up. Up to the top. Somebody just put karma in there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's sad though, because I want to feed off of that. Like it's sad though, because it's like a lot of people, we all do got personal desires. Like we all are a slave to something that we desire. You know what I mean? And when you realize that, because there's always something. Like it's not like it's easy. You know what I mean? We all desire something completely in this world. You know what I mean? A goal, a dream, something like that. You right? But like but you gotta know when it's being used. You know what I mean? And you gotta know that like sometimes things just not gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that's life and that's the journey. So you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. I have a lot of desires for myself, but not everything's gonna work out the exact way I think of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes things are just gonna work out the way it has to work out, and that's life.
What do you mean, like no control? Like what?
Well, yeah, you can't control that. You know what I mean? Because we all desire something. You know what I mean? If I want you want something, right?
Right.
You gotta know sometimes you might not be able to get it, or something might change.
Right.
That's life. You know what I mean? Life is going to do different, different wavelengths.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But how do you get to like, as it changes, you just understand that? And
Well, you adjust with needs. You know what I mean? If it's something that you could grow from and learn from, then you could learn from it. If it's something that you needed at the moment, it's probably something that needed at this moment. You know what I mean? It's like some things is not always negative. You know what I mean? Some things could be for the positive. If something bad initially, if you think it happens, is bad, you know what I mean? It could be something that it needed to happen. Like we all desire something, right? But if it's not given to you in that exact way,
right?
It might have been a blessing that it wasn't easily like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something, I'm getting the thoughts of it, but yeah, that's pretty much how I look at it. You know,
Right.
sometimes it needs to happen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But in the desire is where.
But don't let it consume you. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm. Yeah.
Right. Because the desire is where you have to have the discernment, just to add on, because that's where the prayer mantis is at, the flower one with the leaves on. He knows that he camouflages, and he knows that the bee wants the nectar. So the way nature designed it, and the way he would have it, is that he looks just like the flower. It's called a flower mantis. You ever seen him?
Nah.
Crazy.
But I can imagine it's like a praying mantis.
Yeah,
right?
leaf. Praying mantis is one of my favorites, man. And they sit up there. So the discernment, but see, that's like one part is, it's not like you said, not all bad, because the praying mantis got to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the bee has to get his nectar.
Yeah.
So he just waits there. But if you don't have the discernment, because there's many flowers, you got to go to that one. But the one he wants that flower right there. Because he doesn't have the discernment. Maybe, let me just check out the area, you know what I mean? Just a little while longer, then he gets to the right flower. So adding on to what you said.
Yeah. No, you're
That's
right.
what we're doing. It's
You're
called building what we all need to be doing more. And then it hook us up, because I'm playing off what you said.
Yeah. No, that's completely right. I mean, like, it's like a like, all right, I can use something like a shirt, right? You might have a shirt that you want to purchase, but you might not be financially securable to do it. You might really want that shirt, right? But if you spend the money, you know what responsibilities that's going to lead into that. You know what I mean? You might need that money for a later date. You know what I mean? It might just work out in your favor for it to work out. You know what I mean? You might not get if you don't get the shirt, that's something you desire, right? If you save that money at that moment, later on in the line, you might need it for something more important. You know what I mean? Instead of something that you really, really, truly desire, like, you know what I mean, a piece of clothing, which is a lot of things is materialistic anyway. What I mean by that.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
All right.
You know what I mean?
Moving along. Word. So what we doing is we building up here, Stringer. Go ahead. Next lady is, no, it's super chat.
Super chat?
Yep. He says, what? The father of modern day propaganda is Edward Bernays. Bernays. Oh, yeah? We have to look him up. And then we don't even know these people. You ever heard of Edward? Oh, Ed, Scissors Head. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to write a book. And then we go ahead and buy the book. For real. Edward Bernays. Yo, they be killing me, man. Go ahead.
No, there could be there's thousands of authors, right? I'm gonna say it like this: there's thousands of authors, right? And whatever story or whatever message being conveyed, focus on what they're even trying to say, because sometimes it might not come from a like learning standpoint. Sometimes it could be a manipulation thought or a manipulation tactic, because sometimes it could be If I feel like the way I think of things, if it's not truly moral, or if it's not truly like a idea of growth, because I think that's what we should all be doing anyway, is growing, right? And if things is taught to be very narrow-minded, it prevents growth. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You're right about
There's,
that.
It's thousands of authors that's probably writing books, but not all of them. Just because they wrote a book doesn't mean they're wise.
Yeah, but we don't. They just give. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just saying my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, just like vampires or something like that. Yeah, keep on going. Millions of authors. That's right, Demetrius. Yo, Strager's on it. He's our top right now. Proverb, man. Y'all keep coming. Make sure y'all hit that like. We here Tuesday. We're going up on Tuesday.
Just for today.
Yeah, just for the day.
Yeah. We're not going
Then we're going back to regularly scheduled programming. Yeah.
Hey.
They try to program, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think of no man. Should we see something funny?
Yeah.
All right, let's. This is getting deep, so hit number 2. AD, what I hit you with. Then we're gonna go right back to that.
Hey, why you wasting my motherfucking money?
Yeah, it's Scarface, right? Yo. But I gotta see this movie,
Hey,
but
why
this
you
is
wasting my
this is
motherfucking
hold
money?
on, pause. Let me set it up. This is Scarface. If he was from Memphis, part 4, right? So this is Tommy. So funny. Yeah, these guys are hilarious. Girl, let's go.
He talking that pimp game.
Already 8. You already 8. Hey man, you heard about the new ops? Well, it look like you ate and threw your food up on purpose. I ain't got no appetite. You know that nigga J-Rock said he gonna shoot your house up when he get out mine. You hear me?
Why that sound like Man Kemper?
No, she was never happy.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. Shazam, her AD. Duce, 2K, nagging, gagging. Chill out, man. Rose and gag, then what? I'm saying, though, you hear me? You 50. Your motherfucking rear cage showing this shit. You don't take shits. Just pee all day. Using all the tissue. Every time I look up, you got leftover tissue on that cat and you want me to eat that fucking shit. Look like you finna go to the crack Olympics up in here.
Yeah.
Ain't too bad, man. We could be fucking nothing. So this is what we got going? We rich, man. This what I trap for? I'm saying. You gotta keep it real. Look at it.
I'm looking at it like it's a. I'm looking at it like it's a movie.
It's like a mumble movie.
Yeah, exactly. But this is something you probably can watch by yourself, man. You can stop it.
She eat one pack of noodles.
Yeah. I want to do like a breakthrough, laugh. But let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it, man.
Scarface, yo, his wife was never happy, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
I just remember she was never happy with nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything was materialistic, bro.
Exactly. All right, AD, let's go to the we cooking right now. All right. I wanted to break it up because it's gonna get real heavy with some what's that one? With knowledge. You know what I mean? Us working on our mental discernment. Yeah, go back to him and then we can get back. This is my man Gene Vader. At the time we came out with Veda Rome, everything was Vedic. Let's go.
How you program your subconscious mind and program your reality. You have your thoughts, you have your emotions, and then through time, as they get stronger and stronger and stronger, you form a belief around it. Now, if you allow propaganda messages to form your beliefs, you're always going to be a result of these propaganda messages. You'll never be the creator of the reality you want. Why? Because your inputs are not the right inputs that are in resonance with what you want. Most messages of society aren't talking about self-improvement. They aren't talking about your emotions and regulating your emotions. They aren't talking about the nervous system and how it affects your thoughts. They're not talking about not identifying with your mind. They're not talking about spiritual laws.
Yeah.
This doesn't...
Of course. Of course. What you feel about that? That's what we was talking about, that dopamine, serotonin, and chemicals. It's really chemical warfare. But the chemicals are coming from your brain. Chemical. Dopamine, they release the cortisol, and they study the brain, and the chemicals it released to have you stressed, anxiety. Now you need so much, and it starts with Karen too. The Karens need so many drugs. Why? Because the anxiety levels are out there. Then it hits everybody in the hood, everywhere. Medicine.
Yeah. It's almost like, how can I don't even know where to start, but like, it's almost in a way like trying to be, like with the latest fashion. I think fashion is a good example. Like, if everybody got the same thing, you feel like you're not left out. You know what I mean? In a way. So it's like in society, what society do is, you know what I mean? If it's a popular opinion, you know what I mean? Then they want you to follow that narrative. You know what I mean? It's easy to play because then now it validates, okay, I'm cool, I'm calm. You know what I mean? Because everybody else, you know what I mean? It's almost like you can't have your own independent thoughts, and that's what makes you a person. That's the funny part, is that they want you to be mind controlled. You know what I mean? And it goes into what we said about the cults. It's like if there's a lot more people doing it, then you're not feeling like it. You know, it's like something like that. You know.
Right.
That's how I explain it. I feel like I'm ready. I think I got what I mean. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, right on here, on the craft room, we never think that we're doing too much. Always just let it out. Anyway, you're doing it great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just moving down the line. We're not sugarcoating nothing over here.
Right.
Why sugarcoat it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to us straight, how you see it. How you see the day's math. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just opening up the doors. Go ahead. Right?
Yeah.
Stranger says collective consciousness. Aren't we just different aspects of the universe experiencing itself?
Are we? Stranger's on it.
Aren't we just...
Hold on. Collective consciousness. Are we just different aspects of the universe experiencing itself?
You can call it universe. You can call it God.
It's you and I verse all. So he's saying that we are the universe. Are what you eat. We are here having this experience. We're here having this big experience together. And thank you for seeing that. We're seeing with your eyes. And we're sharing this together.
Yeah.
But make no, I was about to do my Troy thing. For we are lions.
You're right.
Anything you want, you take.
Yeah.
Anything. Now, let me make the disclaimer. Don't run in the no store. I'm not saying run out there now. I'm talking spiritual. These things that we saying is spiritual is discerned. You run in your mouth. Not necessarily running. They had a lot of little ones. It was a cartoon. Like I forgot the name of it. But it was raining cats and dogs was falling down.
You said it though earlier. That's what I was missing.
Just cut it.
That's what I was missing earlier, the spiritual part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the world is not going to feed you spirituality and growth, you know what I mean? Because it keeps you in the system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, if we were to really come together as a world and, like, really solve problems, we can easily. But, you know what I mean? It's a lot of, like I said, materialistic desires. Like, a lot of desires that you want, you know what I mean? As humans, we are very selfish, you know what I mean? We want a lot of things for ourselves. You know what I mean? Or we want a lot of things brought to ourselves. And I'm not just saying anybody here. I'm saying like just in general, the whole, every man has his own thing that he wants and desires, right? And needs. And if the world keeps you from finding that from a standpoint, because we all selfish with our own families. You know what I mean? That's all we want and desire, and we want to build land and feed into the land. You know what I mean? But we're not gonna do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. It's keeping you from yourself in a way. Yeah.
Keeping you for yourself.
Yeah.
Stranger says, fashion and music is homogenous now. Because of the internet, people don't have to cultivate personal identities.
That's right. Slow that down. Let's rewind that and just pick that up. Because there's things in there. He said, because of the internet, people don't have to cultivate personal identities. What do you mean by that part?
I think let me see.
because of the internet. Because people
don't.
got Instagram and stuff like that. People don't have to cultivate the personal identity. Because fashion and music is homogenous now.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
People are hiding behind identities. That's why we make the music we make. Is to get to the souls.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kyle Zodiac. Shout out to the Royal Priesthood.
I think we all are meant to be creators in something. And it could be something for the world, you know? I think what keeps us from a lot of creators from being creators is that it's society today, you know? Music, it's not about like a message no more. It's about what sounds good or what sounds right. You know what I mean? It's very mind control in a way. You know what I mean? If you ever listen to some of the songs that's even being pushed out, it's very simple. And it's the message is never something that's growth and positive. That's the real truth. Right?
Yeah.
Fashion, you know what I mean? Fashion's a little different because I mean, I think everybody should have their own individual thing in terms of their own fashion, you know what I mean? But you gotta let somebody grow. I think fashion is more about personality, who you are as a person, you know? And being individual in your own fashion is like everybody wants to dress the same in a way. You know what I mean? Because look at like I won't say polo or nothing like that or Jordans, like, but those are like the most known.
Marco.
You know what I mean? But you know, everybody's wearing Jordans. You know what I mean? But there's other sneakers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be the only one. Like, yeah, like I think we all are individuals. You know what I mean? We all have our own personalities. We got our own experiences, but we don't want to be like It's like we don't want to be left out, nothing like that, or like.
Yeah, but everybody got to have their own pair of Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
All whites in the closet just in case.
Yeah, Tim's. It's the same thing. It's like everybody has to do that because you don't want to be left out of the culture that you're probably a part of. Like New York is Tim's, right? Butters, all of that. You know what I mean? That's straight New York, right? But if you don't have them, you know what I mean? It's whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you might feel a little left out. You know what I mean? If you have a group of friends that have all of them, you know, all that type of stuff. You know, it's like that.
You're on point.
You know?
And I'm about the person who's left out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Space Jams. You guys remember the Space Jams?
Space Jams, the Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Space Jams.
That's the Jordans. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
They were shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the red and black, the classic. Yeah.
Oh, what's the red one? The red one's
I was wearing these like I was wearing dress shoes.
Hey,
like,
the breads.
When I had to put on some dress shoes, I put on my Space Jams.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? Wedding, Space Jams.
Yeah,
Funeral, Space Jams. These are my business shoes. Oh, I got an interview, Space Jams.
Well, you know.
Yeah, the bread. Yeah, those the bread 11s.
You don't use no clothes.
I got cool grays. It's you know, but everybody. But that's what I'm trying to say is like you can't have your own personality, wear different sneakers. And then people, you know, kids are easy manipulated because they don't have their own thing, so they'll violate you if you don't got nothing that's up to date or fashion wise. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes on with the fake. My bag. Oh, so legit.
Nah, you good. I'm just saying, like, it's almost like you can't have your own identity. You know what I mean? And people seek validation from, you know, other ideas instead of their own. You know what I mean? And that's the sad thing. It's just like, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people. That's why I say a lot of people block their own lessons by that way, or never find themselves in that true way. You know what I mean? Because they're always seeking something out from another person instead of themselves, you know what I mean? Because they if you just gotta be more firm on your beliefs with yourself, than before you listen to another person's right away. You know what I mean?
Validation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, foundation within yourself. That's the next one.
Yep, validation. Seeking validation all over the place, except finding it in yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, shouts to Stranger. Stranger also on.
Once again.
Yeah, man. Stranger, man. He going in, man.
He said, remember in the 90s, sampling beats from the 70s seemed like so long ago. In 2023, sampling from the 2000 is basically the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
2023 sampling from the 2000 is basically, yeah. If you look at it like that, yeah, you put it together right.
I was just gonna say, like, music has music evolved. That would be my only difference, you know. Because I could make a case that like from 2023 and 2000, has the music really evolved or has it devolved? From like, and I could say the 70s and I'm saying from the 70s and 90s, I think that's a different type of like argument because I think sampling beats, it was a different style, it was something new, you know what I mean? Sampling. So
it's just harder to find the good music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't define today's music culture based on what's popular.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? All because it's popular, I can't say, oh, this is what's popular. It doesn't matter what's popular. You got to go and find the good music. It's out there. There's some great musicians out there. But you got it's like organic food. You got to search for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah. And a lot of people not being pushed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the real talk.
That's why we have song promotions.
Yeah, we got song promotions.
Y'all.
Yes,
You control your own destiny now. That's the props that I give the technology now. That we didn't have access to putting out music to your fans and people that want to really hear it. It was all about what the music industry or the radio wanted to play. Most of them was paid to play. You know, you started hitting them off with a little something. And they didn't care. It was dumbing down everybody anyway. Who cares? Everybody's prepared like sheep to the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's just, and they was doing this on a big scale, but we kept on pushing our music, kept on pushing positive music and a positive vibe, something that uplift the people, but they don't want to uplift. They don't want to do it unless you're being lifted 6 feet, carried by 6 people. 6 people, that's how they want to lift you. And they could do that spiritually, kill your soul like that. And then you who's been affected by it, because you know, you be by yourself, you be like, damn, I just don't feel right. That's that spirit that's talking to you. You're more than what you think you are. And that giant that's inside you is just trying to communicate. That God that's inside you is trying to communicate with you. So you feel weird. You may need to take a drink or what's the name, because the God in you is starting to build with you. They think you talk to yourself. No, your future is trying to come out. So you know what I'm saying? You need to try something. But you're right. Just give it time.
Little sativa hybrid.
Yeah. Give it time. Let it grow. And then all of a sudden it's like, dang, I was the Titan. All this time I didn't know. I didn't know. We don't desire, we don't push for these things. These things are already seeded. The tree is inside the seed. But you can hold a tree in your hand. Time, it'll develop. The roots will start to grow. But you can put that seed in that ground and then let it go. Thank you, bees.
Yeah.
Let's give the bees props, man.
Shout out to the bees, y'all.
No one gives you the props that you deserve.
That's right.
You've been working on this planet for a very long time. You got stripes, and you've been up there. No, for real.
No, that's real.
I want to give props to the bees.
That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Ooh. You know, you've been going in the gardens, giving us apples, but we don't care.
Bless you.
And where's the lightning bugs at? When the last time somebody saw a lightning bug?
And
I don't remember when I ever saw lightning.
Yeah, where I'm at, you know, where I'm from, they got a lot of light bugs out there.
Oh, you see lightning bugs?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lightning bug in a minute.
Yeah, in co-op. See, we be having them every summer.
We used to have them in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but yeah,
nighttime they like little. Huh?
But you're right though. You're right. It's been a while since we've seen them though.
Yeah,
you think about it?
Yeah, they probably try to extinct them. There's animals that they got out there that they're trying to knock off.
Yeah,
We're gonna look at a couple of them.
I'm saying the natural lantern.
Yeah,
the natural lantern, man.
Puerto Rico, they got this.
Puerto Rico.
They have this ocean that's so beautiful that it lights up with these I don't know, bacteria, organisms, small organisms.
Algae.
Yeah, algae. Yeah, algae. Yeah. And it makes, at nighttime, they light up, it's green, things like that.
We got paper towels right here.
Yeah, so romantic, my bag. There you go. So it's romantic.
Yeah.
You take a girl that's like, I do. I do.
It's good to have more romance than homance.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Romance than homance, right?
No, I always try to spread love and positivity and everything like that. This world gotta learn to love again. That's my main thing.
Talk about it.
Yeah, you know, like that. I'm the number one advocate for love. You know what I mean? I think true love is really real. You know, but we're so conditioned in toxicity. That's why we most people don't find that love. You know, and we are very materialistic in our beliefs on what love looks like, and it's a shame. But you know me. Advocate of love, you know, coming from the heart, you know what I mean? Because if you let the spirit guide it, it's going to grow and it's going to be strong. But a lot of people get fed into their thoughts, and that's probably and that's pretty much what happens in terms of damaging relationships and toxicity and all that. Because we all been in bad relationships, but how many people really been in great loving relationships without it being objectively materialistic? You know what I mean?
The world don't move. The beat of just one drum.
Yeah. And God.
Might be right for you. Might be right for some.
Remember Jiminy Cricket?
Yeah, I remember
he
that.
was like, always let your conscience be your guide.
Jimmy said that?
Jiminy Cricket.
That's deep. It's wise.
But look, they called him Jiminy Cricket, JC.
I know somebody that look like that too.
Well, you see his initials are JC, Jiminy Cricket. Always let your conscience be your guide.
You said that's
JC,
Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ. Who else? Julius Caesar.
Ooh.
JC.
Hey.
So what about the cricket? What does the cricket represent?
Good question. Why the cricket?
Grasshopper?
Young grasshopper. Ooh.
Hollywood be knowing, they be everything subliminal.
Esoteric knowledge.
Stop watching a movie and going, damn, when is this over with? We're waiting. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in. You got to get into. You got to watch. You start with They Live. Open up the mind. Stop just watching the movie and talking over the movie.
But yo, their movies are their rituals now. They're putting their rituals in the movie. The releasing of their movie in itself is their ritual. Like they've learned how to incorporate all of that.
That's called
just
power.
how like there used to be Masons, regular Masons,
Right.
and then the esoteric Illuminati came in, made Freemasons happening more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had way more knowledge. All of a sudden, they weren't just building homes anymore. Everything was lined up to a certain ley line and exactly built with a certain geometry and stuff like that because they had esoteric knowledge now.
Yeah. Book. Yeah, that's right.
And then,
Geometry.
got their thing.
We knew the ideas of shapes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How the L shape and all of that. They had that science. They got that science now, but they got that science from us. And they're using it against us while we use crack. Drugs. That's all it is. Drugs. Do you know if they said they did a test somewhere in I think the Kamola sewer drain of all the urine and whatever is so toxic with drugs. Just like what we talked about, you know how much, what's that? Sunscreen is in the ocean. A lot of people get in the ocean.
Yeah.
With sunscreen. The fish like, what the hell? You know?
That's wild. Yeah.
They don't put no sunscreen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But corporations do that. They don't care about the fish. They give you fish in a can.
Oh yeah.
2 cans sand.
Not even real fish.
Now, yeah, we did that yesterday.
Yeah, I know. The 3D printer. That's what I'm mentioning.
Print a fish.
Yeah.
That's right. Big out to Dave Flores. He said, we are ants.
That's right.
To the ants, too. Go through the ants. There's an ant called the jewel ant. I think it's emerald green. Beautiful. Cicada wasp. What they do is they hunt, right? They hunt the because I think there's something that shares the family of life that we all hear, that we got some connection. We just different. We are. You know? But that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes a garden, different flowers. Or you just got a watermelon garden. But there's even different color watermelon. Yeah, they got the black one. It's rich. I mean, I don't know if they created that in Japan, but it's very, very, very expensive.
No, I believe it.
You
Anything
pull it up.
different-
What?
I said anything different is gonna be expensive.
Yeah, rare.
Rare.
Like that
That's a good.
metallic fox that we saw.
Yeah, that was a beautiful fox.
And you are rare. We all rare.
Yeah, we are.
We have no heirs. For we are lions. So the lines of Troy. That's from Troy. That's a big man you were fighting. He said, what is your name? He said, that's why no one will remember your name.
Oh, yeah.
And then Achilles laughing. That little kid probably still there, thinking about what he said. Damn. He probably grown now.
Yeah.
But he probably thought about it like, damn, that's jewels that just come right there. You know, sometimes you meet people in life that tell you something that resonate with you.
Yeah.
Because it kind of like speaking to your soul. You almost ventriloquist it because they talking to you about something you need to hear. Do you control it?
Yeah. I always say you meet people, depending on what it is, you meet people on purpose, you know what I mean? And it's real talk. It's like your friends. Like you meet your friends on purpose in a way, you know what I mean? It's something that
So
you
you
bond.
meet your friends on purpose.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
that?
It's a fact. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't recognize that. God and the devil, they give you certain people, you know what I mean? It will teach you certain things, you know what I mean? So God might give you people that's true love and true blessing. The devil might try to deceive you with the person you try to meet based on what it is, because you're probably focused on something you want. You know what I mean? And the devil will play with that. You know what I mean? Now I'm not here to decipher if God and the devil are together. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this. Like I'm saying that you meet people on
heartache to heartache we stand.
you meet people on purpose for certain lessons about you. You know what I mean? It might be good, it might be negative. But the beautiful thing about it is that we are a person, and if we have true God within us, then we might learn that lesson. That's real talk.
Go ahead. We are young.
Yep.
Heartache to heartache.
Yeah.
Love is a battlefield. Love is a battlefield. Drugs is a battlefield.
Look at this dog on this train. The hell?
I was looking for some saltine. Without the saltine.
That's crazy. Man.
All right.
All
right. If I make
Let's stay focused. Let's go to yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Let's see. That was funny. Okay. We all preparing ourselves for the mind, right? I got something for y'all. Got something for y'all. Something real good.
You heard about that next spot game?
Wait, go ahead, show me guys.
It's where Michael Jackson chases you.
Who?
Michael Jackson. You gotta run away from him. See, the game is you running away.
What the hell?
You seen that? Here he comes.
That look hard. That's scary. Remember, it's close to Halloween, so it's Halloween special.
That's a scary game, yo.
Yo.
Right behind you.
Oh shit.
Boom. Once he gets you, you're done.
Yeah. He smoked it. Nah, that's wild. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, there's a lot of fear games out there. You know what I mean? You know me. I'm big into like horror and scary. You know what I mean? That's funny though.
Yeah.
That's actually a funny one though.
You like jump scares?
Yeah, I love it because I don't really fall for them. You know what I mean? I see them coming. You know what I mean? I'm big into horror. You know what I mean? This has always been my thing.
Yeah, it was trippy.
Thrillers and horror.
What's a good Killah Priest album to listen to around Halloween? Elizabeth?
Horoscope, man.
Horoscope. Yeah.
Hey.
Horoscope is what it is about. Yeah, man.
Hey.
Word. Yeah, let's get to yeah, you want to play
I just want to show
something?
the people.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth's dark too. Horoscope
right.
is what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was planning on dropping that. Go ahead, play something from it. Then. It's that one with the devil head. Yeah.
And those architects, ancient builders of Babylon, demonizing demolition, draconian technology. The Titans training Edomite avatars, reptilian Republicans, angelic Ansars. The Nation 9 on Nassau, Egyptian cat guards and cattle guards. We on camels, camouflage. The age is analog, tarot cards, mystic. Shows two men, one an empath, one narcissistic. Perishing planet, prison paradise, parasites. I'm a macabre mechanic, copper around Tanzanite. The lamps ignite in the sacred chamber, the snake's anger. Then the voice said, read the walls ahead, there's great danger. May you find profound peace, crown priest. May the gods find favor, grants me a wager. Osiris on the side of Isis as she goes into labor. She held Horus, Mary holds the savior. Invaders from the Caucasus, now they owe us 40 acres. Hide out in Panama, Zebulon Noriega. Check
dark, right?
I'm the purification priest that ascended into heaven. The 7 brilliant lessons are manifested of answers and man questions of ancestors and adolescents. Turn matter into unleavened bread. 500 were fed, but 5 loaves I wrote and diagnosed to die for most. My writing promotes writers to choke, fresh fire and smoke. My thoughts provoke desire to quote. Thought-provoking lines in my notes. Move crowds like cows. Have you not heard? I'm a tall mountain to climb. I am the GOAT.
That is the GOAT guard. Happy Halloween. Dave Flores in the building.
Greatest of all timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tribal Chief, the Brown Buffalo, asks, can you play a minute of Killah Priest algorithm Priest for the craft and solo gems?
Peace.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it.
Peace.
Algorithm.
I don't think I'm going to because we got enough
Hey,
content. I don't have
next
to-
Monday is our Halloween special.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween next Monday, right?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday is
But
Halloween.
we're going to have our Halloween special the day before.
Hey.
Party start earlier than that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, it's Halloween weekend.
Do as
right.
thy will.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
That's
It's
it.
gonna be fun.
There's a reason why I said that too. I'm gonna pull something up. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say that's gonna be fun. I forgot it's Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean? Probably gonna watch some movies or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be dope.
It's good that we're having the special before actual Halloween. 'Cause
Yeah,
if we did it
yeah.
on Halloween, people
I'm gonna
would-
finish. Yeah, I'm gonna finish Titan. Attack on Titan tonight.
Yeah.
And that's dope that I started watching it during the Halloween.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah,
darkness is light.
It's actually not a bad anime to watch during
comprehend?
this season. No. I was just saying it's not really a bad anime to be watching this during the season. It's very dark.
Yeah, I would have did that. I think I would have really did the Clash on Titans binge. During the
This is it right here?
The C.
Yeah, that's
during the
it.
C era.
That's it.
Which is COVID. People don't say it.
Showing
because-
spoilers because you might not see. You might see something you might not want to see.
Colossal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, shouts to Eren Yeager, yo. If you know about Attack on Titans, man. Look, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm going to say, if you watch anime, because I know there's a lot of people out there who thinks of it as a very children-esque type of vibe, but anime is very deep. If you think about the concepts of it, what you're watching, you know what I mean? A lot of people understand if you want to watch something that's brain dead or whatever, but it's funny how a lot of live action shows are really brain dead.
True.
You know what I mean? If you really want to break it down, you know what I mean? Some cartoons, if you really think about it, it's not just for babies, you know what I mean? Just because it's animation doesn't mean it's for babies, you know what I mean? Many cartoons teach you lessons because it's supposed to teach kids, right? Some, at least the good ones. You know what I mean? That's why characters and main characters go through certain lessons every episode. You know what I mean? So they could further better themselves or, you know what I mean, learn that particular lesson. That's why I like, you know what I mean? That's the part of episodes. It's like we live in a daily episode. There's always something that you could possibly learn about yourself every single day. But we neglect that based on focusing on whatever we're focusing on. We're focusing on probably like jobs and stuff like that. Instead of like focusing, we focus on negativity. We don't really learn nothing about ourselves. Or we just consume it and justify it. Basically, we justify ourselves like that. So try watching some anime. You know what I mean?
The only thing close to anime that I've seen was Eon Flux.
Okay.
AD, you are anime ready.
Think so?
Yeah, man.
I haven't checked that out.
You are definitely anime ready.
Before that, the last thing I saw animated was like Batman, the animated series.
Hey.
That was a good one.
Hey.
That right there.
That's what's up.
Let me give out
Hybrid Cypher.
No doubt. I got it says, ooh, what about Exorcist? Yeah, Exorcist. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Killah Priest did do an album called Exorcist. That was Omar. Shout out to Omar. He put that together.
Hey.
Where some songs. Shout out to Wool. I got bad news, yo. Richard Roundtree. You probably know the Shaft. The original Shaft passed away today. Shaft,
what?
Yeah, he dies at 81. Man, Shaft.
R.I.P. man.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Shaft. Word, that's taking it back. Richard Roundtree. Back in the days. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we dropping like, he lived a good life.
Yeah.
Oh, man, 81 is good, man. If you could do 81 now, with what's life's expectancy is probably closing around, I think they saying 60, I don't know, 70.
Yeah, for men, oh man, it was bad. But for women, they live a little bit longer.
Yeah.
For men, we gotta improve our. That's what I mean.
Man, we got as child support too.
That's funny.
Government. The government, man.
That's funny. Yo, listen.
That's not funny. I'm saying for my brothers out there. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say the health. Yo, for all my guys out there, man. Yo, high blood pressure is killing us. Please, 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 please. Stop taking the salt. You know what I mean? It's too much salt sometimes, you know. High blood pressure and cholesterol. You know what I mean? That's what's really always pretty much killing us a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Extra
it's the seed oils, yo.
Yeah,
the vegetable oils.
Yeah, man. That's what's killing us, really. I mean, that's why we don't really last as long. You know, we have high blood pressure.
They was dying at 19 back in the ages. I mean, that was considered old back in, you know.
Oh my gosh.
19. Yeah.
That's probably because they was fighting the wars too, right?
Greek. Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, ancient history. It was like, oh man, I made it to 27, yo.
Yeah, right.
You're an old man.
Yeah. Man.
Damn, you get to like Methuselah. You get to like 40s, you like, man, this is ancient.
Yeah.
Tell us more wisdom. Right? He's like, you're 40 years old. Stranger says, KP, your song should one day be studied in college theology classes. Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks.
That's cool, but this kind of is
this is it.
The Killah Priest college theology class, because if you want to study the songs, you're talking about doing a musical breakdown segment.
Yo.
And you've done that.
Yeah, I did that.
We did a few episodes where Priest would break down a specific song and you went bar by bar. Yo, the people really like that.
Yeah. Purified Thoughts. That's why I'm gonna get it, because some Ghostface featuring me and just
yeah,
I would love to break down.
Like if the people are able to vote, I can create this like poll on YouTube and where they can choose the song.
Do it.
And then the winner of that, you just do an episode where you do like a 10-minute, 20-minute breakdown bar by bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little in-depth KP.
Yeah. Be nice. Love hip hop, man. Hip hop has done so much in my life, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, in all of our lives, it's all over. The anniversary came, then my birthday, hey, and it spread around the whole globe. And now look what it has evolved into. for seeing his origins. It's crazy. And I missed a little bit part of that, but I caught it at the very, at his birth. I always miss certain times, man. I'm like, man, we're getting upset. I had to go down south. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot. I learned about nature there.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Some things have to happen for a reason. There's no reason, being missing out is nothing wrong. You know what I mean? People try to make it like a big deal. You know what I mean? Like you're late to things or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're more paying attention to something else, something that you probably have to discover for yourself. Yeah. People want to keep. It's funny how people want to keep you from discovering yourself. It's actually wild. You know what I mean? It's really wild because we all got something that we probably we're missing out. Our friends got the new video games or something like that. But sometimes you might not just need to have the new video game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might need to focus on something that's more important.
I'm done with video games, yo. I'm playing the ultimate video game of life.
Okay.
Once you find out we live in a simulation, you realize you are the game. This is the game. You're already in a video game.
Yeah. Everybody's NPCs.
There's a holographic universe.
Right.
Everybody's NPCs,
Exactly.
People try to bring you in their side missions. It's kind of crazy how it's not just goal or story, but people try to bring you in their own side missions. Yo, come over here. Interact with me. It's like, nah, man, I'm living my life.
Yeah.
I don't need to go. I don't need to do that right now.
Exactly.
But but the video game, sometimes you need to miss out on things for more important things. You know what I mean? We get so fixated on the wrong things. You know what I mean? Be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself and be happy with that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
We got 170.
Hey,
what's up?
Shout out everybody here. Everybody in the craft room. You know what I mean? We building, we talking. You know what I mean? We having fun. This is a Tuesday. It's a special episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not normally. It's a rare occasion.
Tuesday episode.
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Something special always happens on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Tacos.
Let Eric.
Let Eric in?
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
And we can hit the song for Brown Buffalo too. So he come in. Word.
But yeah, appreciate everybody.
That's my other son, Z on Z. My son Z is on the hook.
Hey.
Shout out to Z, man.
Yeah, shout out to Z. He here.
Remote island, white smoke over mountain. The tribe leader finally broke his silence. Divine speaker spoke on balance. The mind reader that invokes challenge. In non-ether, he sits in his palace. Held his chalice between two valleys. And the obelisk, tonight so cosmic. Uses conscience to deal with the nonsense. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, number of planets. The wandering man that came from Atlantis. And Sumerian lands that brought us the tablets. No passport, fake ID. Said he transport from Star Sirius B to the land of the lost. From space I see. Waved his hands across and spoke highly.
Call it 12 magnetism. Call it 12 magnetism. Call it 12 magnetism. Rap sounds the algorithm. Call it 12
Shout out to Big Z.
Call it 12 magnetism. Call it 12 magnetism. Rap sounds the algorithm.
Ghost in the shell, ghosts from other worlds. Rhymes I wrote look close, they are spells. Joy we sing, boy to a king. Meditate prayers, feed the koi in the stream. Magic moments, the toys become living things. Yes, I'm zoning, the way man becomes a human being. Presto, here goes your ghetto. Black August, my raps become a portrait. See how this kid eat his porridge. Babylon, Catholic songs, the healer hugs with the magic palms. Tarot cards to the traveler's gone. Sun cycles, one Bible, one mic used. I spark with the art, then I light fuse. Amongst the dark, rhymes that light you. Celestial stars, electrical bars. Harry Potter of the chakras, I'm king of the gods.
Call it 12 magnetism. Call it 12 magnetism. Call it 12 magnetism. Rap sounds the algorithm.
Yeah.
There you go, the holy. Yo, shout out to Malak. Eric the Bar, what's good, my brother?
Oh, peace.
Yeah, what's good? How y'all doing?
Man, we in a zone.
Mm-hmm.
We in a zone. I already know. Word. We're gonna take us a little further. Yeah, we like spiritually on just sitting in a vortex.
Mm.
You can unavoidable. The vortex is always open.
Wow. Yes,
always
what
present.
Oh man. Wow, omnipresent.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Killah, I want your guests to just throw out questions.
Oh man.
You know,
if y'all have any questions,
Yes, any.
Yo, because I know y'all should be on a
paranormal.
Yeah. Yeah, the paranormal. If y'all have any questions, I would say the holy man.
Metaphysical.
Yeah,
metaphysical.
Yeah, he's here. Metaphysical, any esoteric, metaphysical, paranormal, things you may not understand. Things you may not understand, things you may seen and you can't explain.
Yeah, come at me, y'all.
Uh-oh.
And then we got even fringe. Any fringe questions?
Fringe?
Way out there, yeah.
Hey,
they had a TV show called Fringe. Remember that?
Wow.
Are you saying Friends or Fringe?
No, Fringe, brother.
Oh,
Fringe.
I'm thinking of Friends.
Wow.
You know, like fringes on your clothes.
Yeah.
Fringes on your. That's actually a metaphysical term as well called fringe. Yeah.
We got a KP question popped up right here.
Says KP, how do you keep Brooklyn with you after having left so long ago? I moved from Harbor, Staten Island, shout out to Staten Island, to Colorado Springs, and I already feel like I'm slipping, not connected. Man, they say once it's in you, and it's once it's in you, not on you. But it's the culture of Brooklyn. I am Brooklyn all through, and that's what it is. I mean, I can't change that. No matter where I go, and Brooklyn's goes everywhere, man. It's just travelers, man.
But wouldn't you agree that maybe scientifically it's also the water? Because the water's so different with the pizza and the bagels.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah. That once you go to a place like he said, Colorado, that his internal gut microbiome and his mind is all different because the water is different. The food is different. Because the food has so much of an impact. You know what I mean? No matter where it's from, no matter what kind it is, you know what I mean? It becomes you. When you change that diet up a little bit, your whole mindset's going to be different. And he might be feeling that disconnect from the food alone.
It's funny that you said springs.
Sure.
You know, that's a form of water right there.
Yeah.
Brooklyn water. Yeah. This is the water planet. Yeah, that's probably what it is. How long since you left the galaxies to come down and talk to it? Come on.
Well, see,
you seem like you connected.
That's an actual good question. Because it will surprise many of us that we travel in our sleep. Yes, we travel in our sleep. Like last episode I was on here, we were talking about astral projection. And the fact of the matter is that the problem was I heard things like, that's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
And something can happen to you. You don't want to do that. But the fact of the matter is that everybody does it every night when they sleep. I'm just talking about becoming aware of it. You could be having a total experience don't even know you're having it.
Wow.
Because you're not tuned in. And it's like I always tell people, the biggest mystery in this universe is the first 3 letters of universe. U.
UNITY.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to get some. You need to get some unity with yourself. Some UNITY with yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
so, it's we talking about being careful, but I'm trying to tell you do it every day. You do it every day. You're just not aware of what you're doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never looked at it like that.
We've got one of our profound friends on the chat has a question for you in a super chat. Are you ready?
All right.
He says, Fella B, why ain't ghosts naked? How do your clothes die?
Okay, what was that again?
What the hell?
He said, why ain't ghosts naked? How do your clothes die?
How do your clothes die?
I'm not getting this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think he's saying. I'm assuming because I guess they look like ghosts, like the Boo. I don't know. They have a cloak over them.
He kind of like. I think because he's so profound, he could answer it. But it was like a little mix. I guess it's like a little bit.
I'm sorry, Killah. I'm not getting the words.
Right. How do your clothes die?
Yeah, he said, like if you see the Haunted Mansion, the ghosts still have clothes on.
Why are ghosts naked?
So he's saying why
okay.
ain't the ghost naked?
Wow.
How did the man's shirt die with him?
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Here's what y'all need to understand. There is not a people, person, place, or thing that is not conscious. Your watch, your clothes, your car, you can take that with you. But what it is all these things are conscious. There is nothing in the universe that is unconscious. It's just that we are more aware of ourselves. It's hard for a padlock to become aware of itself. See, because they have not been enhanced. See what I'm saying? Or it's hard for a fork or a knife or a spoon to become aware of itself. It's because it has not been enhanced.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So if you want to understand a psychic, right? You got psychics that's looking for people.
Right.
They even hired by the police department. And what the psychic asks for? Do they have a shirt, a pair of pants, any object that they possess?
Wow.
Can I hold it, please? And I can be clairvoyant enough, and I can find them because their energy, their residual energy is still in the clothing, in the object that they possess, that they held in their lifetime. So when you see a ghost or a spiritual entity wearing clothes, that is just a reflection of their original being and how they looked in their lifetime, what they were wearing. But the clothes has an essence that goes with you when you leave, because you, as an individual, refuse to let it go.
Interesting.
If you need more clarity on that, excite me with another question.
Yo, hit the super chat.
Well done.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
That's how it's done.
He said the psychic says, give me a piece of their clothes. That was incredible. We couldn't answer no better than that. Hit that super chat.
You are, everything you touch got your vibe on it. Do you know they found out that if somebody kissed you, that kiss never leaves you for your whole lifetime. That kiss stays on you.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
They can pick up this, they can find trace elements of that energy still with you. Yeah.
Kiss of life.
It's so much strange stuff, brother. I know it's bizarre, but we are becoming more and more aware of things as we persist and go on in this universe. Yeah.
I feel it. It's crazy. Well, I know you got more questions.
Yeah.
They said you have a great mind.
Well, yeah, we have a great intelligence that is channeled through us. Those who can listen can bring it out and share it with others. We're all doing it, but some of us have more tuned in frequency. Yeah.
So what do you think that out of body experience or astral projection when you sleep, what realm, like what is that? Is that trying to teach us something?
Actually, Killah, your whole life is a lesson. No one is down here without a lesson. Now, there is cases where there are teachers. You make agreements before you come here. This isn't spontaneous. This ain't just all of a sudden. It's like you come home one day and you say, damn, I'm bored. Let's go to a party. Your life isn't like that. Before you born, we'll set it up for you. You choose your mother and father. You choose the century you want to come in. You choose the country. You choose the lifestyle. You come into you. It's like a director, producer making a movie. If it's a movie about the 16th century, then they're going to find out what was the thing of the time, what was the fame of the time, what was the people thinking about, what were they into, and they're going to put all that in the atmosphere to give you that real deal feel, right? Now, there is something that you want to know. There is something that you want to experience. So you set all that up. The spirit is looking for what it lacks. Why do people come to Earth? For experiences, for awareness. If you never been through that, the spirit want to go through that. It don't matter what it is. They want that lesson because whatever they came here for is what's going to take them to the next level. So you're not an accident. You have a cause. You came here to get the effects.
I always felt that.
So,
it's real, actually.
Facts, brother.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really be an accident.
So, you choose. Hey, look, bro, look. You got people who's fulfilling their dream in life. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a dream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a what?
Dream.
A dream. This is a dream. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all think a dream is real. Is a dream real? Hell yeah, it's real. Go stand in front of a bus and you're going to find out how real it is. This is what dreams are. And you say, wait a minute. When I go to sleep and I have a dream, it's not like this. Oh, really? When you go to sleep and you have a dream, you find yourself in the middle of something. You have a beginning, you have an end, and a middle. And everything you're going through It's just right here.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of your day, you think you're going to stand there? Say, wait a minute, I'm hungry. Let me go get a burger, right? So you run in a restaurant to get a burger. And you're going to start saying, how did I get to this restaurant? You ain't going to say that. So you in a dream, right?
Mm.
And you're about to do something. Do you actually say, how did I get here?
I mean, if I'm high enough.
So that's why if you high, well, you got to be real high, brother. So here's the thing, right? Here's the deal, right? If you in a dream and you getting ready to do something, how's that different than if you in this side of the dream? I had a brother ask me the other day, wait a minute, brother. You going, no, this can't be, brother. This can't be. I said, what can't be? He said, when I go to sleep and I have a dream, I wake up. I said, brother, you waking up. But the door to the dream is sleep. The door out of the dream is to wake up. So you got an entry and you got an exit. You think it's different, but it's all dream, brother.
Mm.
This is dream. Now, what's real? And we got to use real in the sense of what's more real. Going back to the spirit realm. There ain't no dreams in the spirit realm, brother. There's nothing to dream about in the spirit realm. When the spirit wants an affiliation with a certain type of experience, it places itself in the dream world, which is also known as the world of time and the physical verse. That's what it is.
World of time.
And the world of time.
Basically,
said,
the multiverse of madness.
Well, see, you're going too far now. You're going to lose everybody. Let's do it one step at a time.
Have you seen that movie?
I've seen them all. Yeah, I've seen the movie, and Matrix is the foundation of that when it started going into those areas.
Yeah.
Or that movie called The 13th Floor, which was out around the same time as the Matrix.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to them, AD. Here's the thing, right? When you are in a dream and you are asleep, it's hard to hold things concrete still. Like you could be talking to Killah Priest in your dream, all of a sudden it turns into your father.
Yep.
Or you could be standing in your living room, all of a sudden you on the beach. And when you wake up, you realize, damn, man, that was a crazy ass dream, man. I was talking to Killah, all of a sudden he was my father. How'd that happen? I was on the beach, all of a sudden I'm standing in my living room. You know why that happens? It's a very simple explanation. You don't have enough energy to hold that dream together and keep it still. And you're not a practitioner of dreaming, which is an art written by Carlos Castaneda called The Art of Dreaming. And therefore, and because the ancient Native American Indians practiced this art, they were known as dreaming warriors. They knew how to handle the dream in sleep, and they knew how to dream awake. That's something that we don't know. We don't know how to dream awake. And I'm going to tell you, why does this dream, the one we in right now, listening to Eric Gabar talking, so concrete? Why is it not moving?
Yeah.
Why is it not moving? Why doesn't Killah turn into somebody else now? Because here's the understanding that the Toltecs realized. And not just the Toltecs, you got people in Africa. The African shamans found this out. You got the Chinese shamans that found this out. You got the East Indian shamans that figured this out. How did they figure all this out?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Through heavy meditation. That's how they figured it out. Through heavy meditation. And what they figured out was everything in a dream has to be held together, what they call intent. Why does a car not turn into a horse and carriage? You know why? Because we do it together. It's called the collective. If everybody knows that that is a car, then everybody intends for that to be a car. If everybody knows that's a car, then we expect to wake up tomorrow and my car is still there. Not like when you having a solo dream.
Hey.
I don't mean nothing by that solo gem.
No, I got you. I caught on it.
But let's say you having an individual dream. Well, you don't have the energy of 1 billion people. You could, but how many of us is working on our energy level right now?
That's true.
So you got to understand that if you have enough energy, your dream could be just as concrete as the one that we are in right now. So because I got you, me, him, her, and them to hold this dream together, it's going to stay the way it is. But now if I go to sleep, I'm having an individual dream. Ain't nobody in there holding it together with me. So it keeps changing up. It keeps changing up. You don't know how to steady it. Now, the dreaming practitioners of the ancient times, they found out how to hold that dream together. And they became very powerful.
Okay.
And that's where we get all of our dreaming power today, all the knowledge that we have. And some of us know it, some of us don't, because right now we're more interested in the technology of the world than the technology that we are. See what I'm saying? So when I come to you and I talk about this is a dream, believe me when I say it. This is a dream. Yeah. Anything can happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that, yeah.
Anything can happen. And you know, if you want more than the mundane life that you are living, you have to go into meditation. You got to stop waking up the giant that you are. You got to stop thinking of yourself as a small guy that can't do anything, because you don't understand how powerful you are. You don't know how dangerous you are. The world powers right now are trying to stop you from accelerating. Like in the movie The X-Men, they didn't want the X-Men to be the X-Men.
Yep.
So like Nelson Mandela said, don't shrink. Don't shrink yourself so they can feel better.
Yeah, that's real. Man. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? We were just saying earlier too, like we get so consumed in our desires, you know? And that's real.
Yeah, well, that's another powerful realm, the realm of desire. And when you are in there, don't feel like you shouldn't desire, because that's what stops your desires from manifesting. Don't feel like, well, maybe I don't need that much. Nah. Go all out, because guess what? This is a dream. Go crazy.
Yeah.
You came here to go crazy.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about a dream is a good dream, brother. You ever had one of them dreams? You're like, damn, I ain't want to wake up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to wake up.
That's true. Yeah.
But here, you're in a dream right now,
Yeah.
and you're walking around dead sleep.
Man.
When you don't have to wake up. You can stay up in the dream right now.
Wow.
But make it a dream you don't want to wake up from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Make it all that. Make it fire.
Yeah.
Bring it from the subconscious into your face. That's what you got to do, brother. You got to go in. You got to work it. You got to go inside. You got to bring it out. You got it. You got the power to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And we all got to truly believe in our power.
Priest wants to know if you've seen that movie with Robin Williams called What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That was powerful.
You see, what happened to the man in the movie was, sometimes when we pass away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they call it death. Death is another doorway. Like dreaming, sleeping is a doorway. But sleep and death is almost the same thing. It's just that one, you don't come back, and the other one, you wake up and you come back. But they're both dying and resurrecting. One resurrects in another realm, but you resurrect back in this realm. You see? So let me tell you, What Dreams May Come, starring Robin Williams, that movie was showing you how he didn't leave the earth realm entirely. He didn't leave the dream realm when he passed on. He was still in it, and he was manipulating it better because he wasn't in his physical body. The physical body is super limited. He was in his energy body. And that's how he was still in the dream, because you don't need your energy body if you're not going to dream anymore. But the energy body can dream, and it can go into the astral realm, the non-dream areas. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what the Toltecs was figuring out was how to merge the energy body and the physical body totally. Total merging the energy body and the physical body. A total merging, which means that you have all the abilities that Robin Williams was having in that movie on Earth, because he had the access of his energy body. But you can have it too.
Yeah.
It's called shifting your awareness. That's what it's called. So you can shift to one side or shift to the other side, right? Now check this out. That what you're doing when you're shifting like that is you are experiencing both sides of the coin. So at one point, you're in your energy body, and then you can switch back to your physical body.
Yeah.
Some people call that heightened awareness. Yeah. You know, when I used to astral project, when I come back into my body, I'm never the same anymore. Because once you touch that other side, it's very difficult to normalize. It takes a long time. You will have to stop astral projecting for years just to relax again.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really want to relax, but maybe you do. But I wouldn't. But here's the thing: that when you're not relaxed like that, somebody could drop a glass on the floor And for some people, it'll be like, hey, you dropped the glass. But for the person who's been outside of his body, it's extremely loud and very, very impactful. Like they go, oh, like that. And he said, what? I just dropped the glass. But see, their self is so heightened in awareness that the slightest things can disturb their peace.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and also, if like something you can't even hear, they can hear because they're on their super hearing. That's what Superman is about, by the way. But they don't explain that to the person reading the comic book or watching the movie. Superman, you notice that when he puts on his, he could take clothes that you are wearing, he could put them on, and those clothes are bulletproof. So is it really the material that's bulletproof? No.
That's real. Wow. Wow, really.
What's going on with Superman is he has total control of his energy body. That's the whole movie. And if you knew about this stuff, you would know that Superman is about the soul. And the S stands for soul. And when you look at Superman, right, where does his energy come from?
Where's the energy? Oh, the sun.
The sun. And what does the word sun, how do you say sun in Spanish, AD?
Soul.
Soul.
Oh.
You see, you're saying soul. So he's the soul man. And see, the reason why they don't explain all this to you, because they're using Superman on a subliminal level, like they use Jesus. Where did Jesus get his power from? He's called the Son, the Son, the Son of Man. You see? So he's called the Son of Man, Superman, and when they touch Jesus' clothes, or what they call the Shroud of Turin, who heard of that? They call this thing the Shroud of Turin. They claim they got the clothes, the robe that Jesus was wearing locked up in the museum, and if you touch it, you're instantly healed. We all have that power, brother. But the reason why, if they touch your clothes, they don't get healed is because you didn't work on yourself. You call yourself a Christian, right? But are you really, the word Christ means anointed. The word Christian means like Christ. The I-N-A-N-S at the end, that's the Christian. That means like. So you are emulating something. You say, I'm Indonesian. I'm like the East Indians. Because you were born there, raised there, your parents is Indian. So they put that ending, that suffix ending, that means like. Look it up in the dictionary. So if you say you're Christian, you're Christ-like, or you're like the Son of Man, the Savior, then how come you don't do the things that he do? Oh, my bad. Your preacher didn't teach you this. Oh, maybe your preacher don't know Jack. Okay? So Christ did what? First of all, he went to school. What did he go to school for? He went to school to learn metaphysics. That's what we call it today. He learned how to tap into his energy body. He learned about his soul. He learned he had all them skills, man. Yeah. And he became powerful. Very powerful, man. They tell you that a man got his ear cut off and he just put the ear back on.
Oh wow.
You have this ability.
Mm.
They tell you that it was a guy was dead, and Jesus walked up to the dead dude and said, "Rise," and stood up.
Mm.
See, but here's where religion misinforms you. They're trying to tell you that only one man can do that. No. Jesus said this, and I quote perfectly: "The things that I do, you shall do, and more." Does that sound like a man with a big ego talking about I'm God and there is none else? I am God and there is none beside me.
Yeah.
That was not his message.
Mm-hmm.
The church is distorting things, man. He's showing you an example of what you can be, just like Superman in the movies. He's showing you what you can do. But he said, be still, that you might possess your soul, your power. What do you thought he was talking about? Just I'm holy and I go to church and I'm a good guy.
Mm.
I don't cheat on my wife. You think that's the kingdom of God?
Yeah, that's real.
That's real, man. He's telling you to gain power. You know what power is? Something that scares the hell out of all of us. We scared of power, man.
Yeah. And thinking about Superman's enemy.
What are you talking about?
No, I was gonna say, and thinking about Superman's enemy is Lex Luthor. Yeah. That's real. That's the
So
devil.
How are you going to listen to Jesus telling you, be still, know that I am God, in your patience, that's what it takes to be still. Because you running around. You can't even sit still in the house for 5 minutes.
Mm.
That's bad. Because he said, in your patience, possess ye your soul. You ain't got no patience. You ain't got your soul. Your soul is there, but where is it? It's hovering. That's what it is. It's hovering.
Mm.
And you ain't trying to pull it in. You got to anchor that thing. And you don't even know how to drop the anchor. You got to drop the anchor and pull it in, because you carrying your soul like a kite. It's at the end of the string. It's tied to your waist. And you like, woe is me. How miserable I am. I can't get nothing. And you're looking for somebody to give you something when you can give it to yourself. Jesus said, the things that I do, what did he do? He fed 5,000. He traveled all around doing miracles. They said so much miracles that it's not possible to fit them all in the book. He's telling you what you can do. Why did he say, eyes have they, but they see not? What does that mean? Okay? It tells you see. Seeing is an ability. It's a power. Everybody can't see, brother.
Yeah.
So compared to a brother that can see, you blind. Because what you can detect, what you can feel, what you can notice, what you are aware of is super, super, super limited, brother. Right? Who saw that movie?
I was gonna say we got a super chat, but what were you gonna say?
Who saw that movie Limitless?
Oh yeah, that's my movie.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see the part when he took the pill?
Hell yeah.
And he started walking up the stairs? How many of it was him when he started walking up the stairs?
I remember there was 2 at least.
Dude, his soul finally caught up to him. The soul was coming behind him, and the soul joined him. And what happened? All his power turned on.
Yeah.
And he knew everything. He was limitless.
Yeah.
That's what you are holding back. You holding back your limitless ability. What's the super chat, AD?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you're right. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, man. I gotta tell you. Eric Gabor, he said, "Who's the they that named Superman?"
Okay, well, what's this trivia?
I don't know. I think Stranger's onto something because he has a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Well, super is a Greek word, by the way. And it means that you are greater, more expanded, more ability. You see what I'm saying? So when you say who named Superman, are you talking about the original writers of the comic book? Or you understand that we collectively named that character? Superman was actually a reflection of the story of a man named Adam. Adam in the Bible.
Yeah.
And if you check out Adam, he was not one. It said they were called Adam. So you talking about a super race. They might have been on Krypton, huh?
Shit, that was probably his pronouns. He's like, I go by they.
Go by him, man.
Yeah. Keep your questions coming because I'll answer them.
The next question is Stranger says, why even mention a book that they created?
Because it's an example. End of story. Got another one?
That's it for super chats.
So
was
there one before?
Let's go to regular chat.
I did both of them.
No, there's an orange one.
Anybody is there? I mean, if that's the protocol of the show to only acknowledge super, then we'll stick with the super chat. You know,
if we see one that pops up, sometimes we'll.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta see it.
Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, no, but that's deep though, because I said Superman. It's crazy what you're saying because Lex Luthor is his villain. You know what I mean? And how he does to deceive the people is kind of crazy because Luthor, you know what I mean? It's like the devil. It actually makes sense what you're saying. It's all connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, Luthor automatically wanted to find his weakness and find a way to take him down. But that was not easy. Luthor had his hands full. He had a super challenge on his hands that he couldn't deal with called Superman.
Yeah.
And then Superman's sister, Superman cousin.
Oh, yeah, Supergirl and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a family. You know what I mean? It's a family thing. But so the fact of the matter is, brother, we take a word for granted every day. We take this title for granted every day. It's called soul. Everybody say the word, but you don't really understand the enormity of that word, brother. You don't understand how powerful that is. It's the answer to everything that you could possibly have a problem about. It's the solving of every problem in your life. Your life is simple because it's simple for the soul to solve. We're all powerful people and we don't even know that we have. Nobody uses the word soul outside of church. And this is why we're so misunderstood about this word. You see what I'm saying? Because then when you go to church, the soul is so limited. And Jesus is talked about. And what they don't understand is that the soul and Jesus is one and the same.
Yeah. I always relate it to the heart too.
Say that again?
I try to relate it to the heart too. You know what I mean?
Well, see, they say that's the chamber of the soul, the heart. Because you got to remember, when you go into metaphysics, right? You're going into the body. What's the first thing that's formed in the womb of a mother? The first part of the body that starts, first of all, you got to understand that it's about, the cells.
Right.
All right, because how many of you watched the documentary? First, sex, then the sperm. Then the sperm travels up the fallopian tube. And then the sperm goes to the cervix. And once it gets to the cervix, it's looking for the egg. And once the sperm gets the egg, then the multiplying starts. At first it's 2 cells. First it's 1 cell. Okay. He went into the sex part. Stay with us, AD. So you got the cell splits, got 2 cells. Splits again, got 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. You see? And it keeps splitting. And something is forming. And the first thing that's formed in the womb of the mother is the heart. Think about that, Solo Jim. The heart. And the heart gets fully grown before any other part of the body can come into existence. The heart must be fully grown. And then what's the second thing? On the 49th day of the heart comes the tongue. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
The first 2 things formed in the mother's womb is the heart, and out of the heart comes the tongue. And do you know it says that in the Bible? Doesn't tell you that it's the first 2 things, but it tells you that the tongue, the mouth, speaks for the heart. Coincidence? There are none. So you're talking about when Lex Luthor is coming for you, the only thing to hold him back is not your mind, your tongue. Speak to your mountain. That's what Jesus said. Speaking is powerful, brother. You speak affirmations to bring things into existence. When the multitude of trouble is upon you, your defense is your heart. And the heart speaks through the tongue, which is you giving way to your voice. I shall overcome all that is before me. They shall come at me one way and shall flee 7. You don't have to be Jesus to say that. You have to be you to say that. That's right. And Jesus ain't saying no different than I'm saying. It's just that religion is corrupting the word. It's a fact.
Yeah.
They're not speaking. They're not telling you the truth. See, because they're dealing with monotheism. That one God thing. Instead of you understanding that you're supposed to go in, you looking up in the sky. What you looking up there for? God is anywhere. He's here. Not out there, brother. He's not in the dream. He's in you. Why do you think the Bible says what's in you is greater than what's in the world? It just all makes sense. I'm not religious, but I know facts.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing is, it says what's in you is greater than what's in the world. You are the power.
Yep.
Jesus said to his disciple, he was talking to his disciple Peter, right? And he said, "Hast thou faith?" He asked him again. He said, "Hast thou faith?" And Peter said, Yes, Lord. He said, well, then have it unto thyself.
Mm.
Why did he say that? Did he say, ask for it in my name? He wants you to know you got a name too.
Yeah.
So, little Jim.
That's right. No, I am.
You got to know your name.
Uh-huh.
Say my name, say my name.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Hey, baby, I love you. So the thing is that it's not teaching you. They're not teaching you what the Bible's saying. They're teaching something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jesus walked up and he says, I am God, right? And then they tell you the famous thing that churches like to tell you, they're going to stone him because they don't understand that God is actually became flesh. Well, I became flesh. That's God becoming flesh. You became flesh. That's God becoming flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So what's new about that? Everybody that is flesh is a manifestation of the spirit in the physical form, in the physical realm, in the material realm, in the dream realm.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's
true.
true.
You know, he said, eyes have they, but they see not. Now let's flip back to the Old Testament, right? What were the men the prophets called? Let's put it together. 1 + 2 is what? 3. So let's put it together. David needed help. So he called on what? A seer. Well, do you hear the word see?
See.
Who don't hear that?
Yeah.
See, español. No. So you got see, right?
Uh-huh.
And Jesus came back later and said, you guys ain't no seers. You're not like Elijah,
Yep.
Elisha, Samuel. Yeah, these people were seers.
Yeah.
Now Jesus got to tell them, listen, y'all following religion. I'm trying to get you to the old school. You got to turn back on your power. That's why y'all can't see me. If you could see, you would know who the hell I am. You want to stone me right now because I said I'm God. But what they didn't tell you is Jesus said after they began to stone him, what was his response? He said, is it not written? Now there's a big clue right there. If he said, is it not written? Is he talking about the New Testament? How could it be? Because according to the scribes, the teachers, Jesus is the New Testament. So they can't go back on what they said, right?
Yeah.
So he was referring to the old school again. He says, I am God. Is it not written? Well, what does it say in the Old Testament? It says in the Old Testament, ye are gods. Hello?
Yep.
It wasn't talking about no monotheism. It said, we are God.
Yeah.
Look, if I'm the spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in you, I'm in him, I'm in her, I'm in them, then everybody is me.
Yeah.
I don't understand how hard that is to believe. Is it a belief system? It's just fact. If I'm a spirit, and my spirit is in you, him, her, them, us, then we are all one. We are the same thing. We are all God. That's why it says even further back in the Old Testament, in Genesis, come, let us make man. Who's the us? Everybody that has the spirit in them. Or in Star Wars, the Force.
Yeah. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. The Force is with you. Well, the spirit is with you. What is this spirit? It is the most mystifying strange thing that you could ever discover, because you cannot coin any other way or try to figure out some kind of way to explain this. It's unexplainable. You cannot explain this. Some things have to remain a mystery. And it's the thing in and of itself that we can't understand. But you don't need to understand it. What you need to do is discover it. That's it.
I like that. Yeah.
And once you just, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say a super chat.
Oh, the super chat. Go with it.
Yeah,
with it.
Cover Boy says, Bible said, for unlawful carnal knowledge.
Is that a question? Or?
I don't know. I think he was just shouting it out.
Yeah.
For unlawful.
He was shouting it out?
Yeah.
All right.
Unlawful carnal knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, the only law is universal law.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not being taught much. And then the other part of that is, he said, unlawful
carnal knowledge.
Oh, carnal knowledge. Carnal is talking about the flesh again. And the law of the flesh is in the flesh, not in the flesh, but in the flesh. You understand me? The spirit is in you, but the flesh, sometimes, churches, they love to go hard with this, right? How much of a sinner you are. See, let's, as a matter of fact, thank you for that super chat, because this definitely needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
You are such a sinner. And as it said, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Okay, they're not breaking that down, right? That's John, the 3rd chapter, and the 16th verse. Let me break that down. Okay, first of all, the only sin is you're not meditating. The only sin is I gave you free tickets to the theme park. Take you and your family to Disneyland. And you sin because you're not even enjoying this.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't even going to the park. You mean those tickets are free? Yeah, that's what I said. You have a divine right to those tickets. You have a divine right to take on power. It's yours.
Mm-hmm.
But why did you come here? Let's go back to that. You came here to find out what it's like without your power.
Yeah.
But it don't mean you're supposed to stay like that. Okay? So as far as you being carnal, it's because you're not seeking. You hear the word see?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not seeking your power. And the only way to see, the ancient people in the Old Testament known as seers, the only way to see is to open your third eye. Which should be called your first eye.
Right, yeah, it's real.
And the physical term for that is called the pineal gland. That gland is in your head, unactivated. And they make you eat a lifetime of sugar. And I'm not talking about sugar, a banana. I'm not talking about sugar, an apple. I'm not talking about sugar, a mango. I'm talking about that processed garbage that's sitting on the supermarket shelf, and it's in your cereals that you like to eat in the morning with milk, whether you're talking about Captain Crunch, Fruit Loop, King Vitamin. Nobody probably even know about that one. Showing my age here. And then you got, all these. That ain't breakfast, man. That's a box of candy. Man. They should hand that out on October 31st.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up, too. Yeah.
That's candy. And you got a grown-ass man picking that up off the supermarket shelf. That ain't nothing but a box of garbage.
Man.
I didn't mature until I gave that crap up. And then I'm going to tell you, there's a formula for opening up your pineal gland. And it's crazy because this is instant. Because it takes years of meditation to open up your pineal gland. But guess what? You're working against yourself because you're eating all that sugar. Sugar, first of all, you know what they call the pineal gland? First of all, if you go to Genesis, right? They tell you that Jacob slept on a rock. I mean, you know that scripture. And the place that he slept was pineal. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How the hell that get? Y'all think the Christianity religion is going to teach you the Bible? They can't even break down how Jacob's pineal gland was open. And he immediately became a seer because he saw the angels. Something you can't see with your physical eye, you can only see with your third eye. And now, got all these demons who want you to keep that eye closed because once it's open, they can no longer control you. You will become the X-Men. And you'll see. You know what seeing is? It's removing the blindfold from your eye. Jesus said, eyes have they. You can't see. So that tells you your physical eye can't see. Your physical eye can't see. He said it. How many preachers repeated it? How many preachers repeated that? Not one, brother. Not one. They can't even tell you what seeing is. And you know what? There's an old saying. I know you heard this. Seeing is believing. So how the hell you believe and you don't even see? What you believe is nothing. Yes, sir.
We got a super chat from Stranger. It says, if you he says, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. What do you not believe in besides the institution of the church? From whose book is the only one you've quoted? Now that's a question for you, Gabar. Let me read that again.
Okay.
If you don't stand for...
Put that in an interrogatory form? Or can it be read again? I appreciate it.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I see it. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. What do you not believe in? Besides the institution of the church from whose book is the only one you've quoted. First of all, brother, you are so wrong. You are wrong as the day is long. The church did not provide the word of God. And first of all, the word was there before the church was formed. So how you going to say the church? First of all, let me tell you something, brother. There's a lot of things like that in this world, right? Christopher Columbus said he discovered America. He didn't create America. He didn't give us America. But he's going to take credit for it, like the church is taking credit for a book they do not understand. The book is a metaphysical book. It's on such heavy levels, religion ain't enough to back it up. Listen to what I'm saying, brother. It's deeper than that. The church should do a whole sermon on Superman. They should do a whole sermon on the Thundercats.
Man.
I was watching the Thundercats, and Lionel had a sword, the sword of omens. The Bible's called the sword, in case you didn't know that. In the Bible, it's called the sword. And Lionel, and the Bible say that Judah is like a lion. Where we going? All right, I'm telling you, it's metaphysical. Then the man held the sword and he said, "Give me sight beyond sight." Going back to seeing again. See, Lionel realized he couldn't see. So he asked the sword for sight. Brother, the brother that hit me up with the super chat, do you understand? I really would like for you to understand, understand, overstand. Church ain't teaching. They got the Bible. They're not teaching it.
Yeah.
Stop thinking and dealing in your emotions.
Ooh.
Don't be emotional. Be logical. Reason. Think. Got to.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
I'm telling you, brother, the truth is not obvious. It's very unobvious, brother. It's very hidden.
They say it's stranger than fiction.
It's stranger and way stranger. Brother, fiction can't even touch it.
Standing.
They do try. See, brother, Jesus said, "Open your third eye." He said this. I'm gonna quote it. He said, first of all, your third eye is one eye. You got that, AD? It's one. It's a single eye, right?
That's right.
Now, the eyes that don't see and look, how many of those are there?
2.
2. All right? So now listen to this quote from Jesus. Man, you claim to follow. I don't think you're following. He said, let your 2 eyes become one. Ooh, brother, listen. You're not getting this. He said, forget those eyes. Go for the single eye. You didn't even get that. You can go to church for 100 years. You won't hear it. You won't hear it.
No, that's real.
You think I didn't go to church? I went to church, brother.
Man.
My mother raised me in the church, brother.
Yeah.
Before my mother passed on, I pulled her out. Yes, I did.
That's real.
We got another super chat.
Because my mom is deeper than the church, and she didn't know because she didn't trust herself. She trusted them. Go ahead.
Stranger says, who made the Bible you're quoting?
Okay, first of all, that's a big question. Thank you for the super
Original
chat.
man.
Bible was not written 2,000 years ago. Don't fall for the hokey doke, brother. They found the scriptures intact, written in stone, over 36,000 years ago. And it's been deciphered. And it's online. They got the stone next to the English. Each stone is got a verse. They got it next to the English online. All you got to do is Google, because I know that's the next question from you beautiful brothers and sisters. The next question is going to be, where do I find this online? You got to go to Google. That's a search engine, if you didn't know. And go to the Book of Thoth, translated. And Google will take you there. And let's take advantage of this while this stuff is going on, because who knows how long this is going to go on. And I'm going to tell you another one. I'm going to reference another book written by a brother called Billy Carson. And he wrote a book called The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. And it's called the Compendium. It's called the Compendium of the Emerald Tablets. And it's not Billy didn't he didn't make it up. He just wanted to help us to know about it.
Shout out to Billy Carson. He's been on here.
He's a humble, I saw him on there. He's a humble brother. So let me tell y'all, let me just put some more sauce on this, because I want y'all to really walk away with this in your head, right?
Yeah, we got to wind it down now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm with you. There's a scripture, just to pick on the Bible again. There's a scripture in the book of Ecclesiastes, right? That's in your King James Version Bible. And it says, now here's the thing. I was reading this when I was like 12 years old, right? And I noticed that when I'm reading, I add stuff. So that means you're not really reading. Because when you don't add anything, you're looking for the answer, not assuming the answer. So I read this scripture and it said, it was talking metaphysically, and it said the eye is not satisfied with seeing, right? So I was reading that, right? And then one day the Spirit said, look at that scripture. And when I looked at it, it didn't say eyes, plural, because remember, Jesus said these eyes can't see. So I said, wait a minute. Is Jesus wrong? Maybe he's wrong, because it said the eyes is not satisfied with seeing, right? And I looked at the scripture, guess what? It wasn't plural. It was one eye. Uh-oh. Did y'all get that?
Yep.
There's no S.
Yeah.
So the Bible is telling you about the third eye. But your church ain't.
Facts. That's true.
Oh, maybe it's a clerical error. Maybe they forgot to put the S on there.
Now, you're not supposed to know about that.
Nah.
Hey, look, I'm reading it and I'm putting the S on there. And it ain't there.
Yeah.
Because that's what we in the habit of doing, man. Adding stuff that don't belong.
Yeah. Read between the
and
lines.
That's what your church do all day long. Add stuff that don't belong.
Gavin Shaolin says PAZ, fam 777.
Peace.
Oh.
I mean,
fam 777. 9311.
Yo, we're going to have to close it down. That was a beautiful breaking. Man, angelic.
Yo, Killah, that's throughout the whole Bible. It's talking about seeing, third eyes. Jacob slept on a rock in a place called Penuel. It's all in there. It's all in there.
Yo, you gotta, man, you have to look at things with your third eye, not just with your physical.
Brother. Super observation.
Yeah.
I heard y'all talk about super
observation. And when you're looking at TV, and you look at the movies, they messing with your third eye every day. Like you ever watch a movie, right? And all of a sudden, a guy comes into the scene and something wrong with one eye, and he only got one eye showing. You know why they do that? Brother, this goes on 1 million times a day. You can watch anything, and it's always a patch over the eye, or a hand over the eye, or a scar on the eye. Look at Nick Fury. It's one eye guy with a patch. And that's in every TV show. You just got to look for it. You will see it every time. Guess why they do that?
Right.
It's not an obvious answer. Because they found out that in order to program a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way to program a man is to get the thing that they're trying to get you to hold on to. It has to get to your subconscious. They want to program your subconscious. But guess what? It don't work unless you look at an eye first. Not two eyes. It has to be a single eye. Whatever I'm showing you at that moment is something that I want to get inside of you. So you have to see an eye just before they get it inside you. That's how you get programmed. Now, how do you not get that? How do you block that? Let's say you're watching a movie, right? Guess what the opposite of the single eye is? Time. See, I'm not talking about something that you respond to. Because when you see a single eye, you see Nick Fury. But when your soul sees a single eye, it lets everything in. And then, as soon as they move the eye, it's locked. They got something inside you. And you're going to hold on to that for the rest of your life. Unless you know how to reverse that. And that would take another show.
Yeah,
but here's the thing.
We gotta come back to that. Yeah. Finish up your point.
So, but when you when you watching TV or movie and you see that single eye, imagine a clock. When you see the clock, that brings you back to earth. When you see the eye, that takes you into heaven. That's where the subconscious is. So when we say subconscious, we're using scientific terms. But if you want to say subconscious another way, just say soul. If you want to say time, that's your body. So they pull you out of yourself, and then when they show you a clock, go back in.
And the clock has...
And they will do this. Yeah. They go back and forth. Because, every movie, they're going to say, what time is it? Or they're going to show you a clock. Just listen and watch. You're going to see, I'm not exaggerating. This goes on 1 million times a day. They're going to show you a clock, and they're going to show you a single eye or a pyramid. Because a pyramid is a very powerful part of sacred geometry. It's not evil. This is what I hate. When you see people on YouTube and they trying to break stuff down, they trying to teach you, everything is evil. That's not the explanation. Yeah, evil is being done. But the thing itself is not evil. When the Egyptians got plagued by frogs, right? I met a preacher that said, that means frogs are evil. I said, sir, I beg your pardon, sir. I said, frogs are not evil. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
And then I said, so if the Lord plagued the Egyptians with the sun, and he made it hot that they had to die, you gonna say the sun is evil too? When the Lord plagued the Egyptians with locusts, now if you see a locust, oh God, we're in trouble. There's a locust in the house.
Oh my God.
Battle of the Locusts.
Yeah, it's
a very simple explanation that Christianity religion gives you. Everything is a simple. If it's from the plagues, it's evil. Even night is evil. Oh, so we all supposed to tremble because the sun went down.
Yeah, but
because night is in horror movies too.
Yeah, we gotta cut it down though, because I gotta get out of here, man. You went in today. We gotta do another part on this one.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who hit up the super chats.
Exactly.
We had a super chat from Coverboy. He wanted to make sure if you remember Fruit Brute cereal.
Fruit Brutes.
Yeah, you remember that?
Fruit Brute.
To shut down your pineal gland cereal, which is also the pineal gland is known as the seat of the soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot access your soul through a calcified pineal gland. You have to have a healthy pineal gland to access your own power. Think about it.
Right on. Shout out to Coverboy for that super chat.
Man, it's been amazing tonight. Yo, man, the Podcraft is on fire, man. Let's just go to the music and let's get it done.
Yeah, time for
man,
music.
Gabar goes in once again, the Holy One. Yo, this is like when you're in that cloud, man. Yeah.
Song promotions.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for song promotions coming up first.
Tell me to keep it going. They loving it, man. That's beautiful.
We got a track.
Young Pop. Happy birthday to Young Pop.
Word.
FG Postmortem.
B+.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy birthday to the young Pac, man.
And his
young
new seed.
Huh?
His new seed.
Oh yeah. New kid.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
Shout out to Bart. If you look at Bart, what up?
This first track is from FG Postmortem called Dr. Angus Davidson, produced by Coverboy.
Chris there in Southampton, I have to confess that I can't stand snails either to eat or to touch or even to look at. So you're going to have quite a job persuading me that he likes snails.
Yeah. Nigga don't like snail, hating cause he a straight Christian white male. Leaving behind slime trails, giving your bitch goosebumps like blind rail. Make your mind melt when he rhyme well, over the chime bells and light elves. Be it a blunt or letters in the alphabet, snail would actually make a really good house pet. Y'all can decorate a show with outfits, plus the slug is the plug and outlet. Indubitably, that means without a doubt, bitch, make your about face and get to stepping from out my space. Y'all should like snail cause this guy's great. A primate climbing the top of skyscraper, doing tricks like what the mind plays. Bushwick Bill, punching sidewalk concrete. Y'all wanna be clown sideshow bar freaks. Snail leave you crustified like dibs. What's the difference between Dr. Pepper or Pibbs? Your family Dollar Tree knockoffs. Don't know who Dr. Angus Davidson is. If you don't like snails, why he handling it? Same reason why he put your hands on your bitch. Thin line between sex and domestic violence. Forehead look like Wolf Star Trek Enterprises. Snail nigga warlord have you reckless silent. Feeling like you tripping on psilocybin. Smiling my client, don't wanna be my friend. Just keep your shit together like a hyphen. Plus you never know when your life ends. Risky business like driving with no license. Snail still got pulled over being a white dude. Don't like me cause I'm not like you. Don't wear tight jeans that cut off circulation. Not hating, just trying to rescue your manhoods. Cause the music industry demasculate you. The Snail eugenics program. Not trying to sell you pills like Joe Rogan. Or Alex Jones and Nita Rogan. Or just fuck up your nose like Bro Cocaine. The ultimate warrior, Hulk Hogan. Leave your dome open like drop snow globes. Shatter your false paradigm for bozos. This the Project Blue Jeans, no fly zone. Leave you projecting like astral travel. Hit the road jack and don't come back no more. The road Snail milk your bitch ass in slow-mo. Like that game Max Payne on Vicodin pill. Snail don't care if you like him still. Might go berserker mode like how the Vikings kill. When you're an asshole, it overrides the skill. The Snail keep it real and his vibes is chill.
Yo,
giant snail.
That's crazy, man. Yo, I gotta know, what do you use to edit your videos? I'm just curious, FG, what you're using, because it's really quick with the.
I think you said movies.
iMovie, so he's downloading every single clip.
I remember you said. I remember that's the last time. I remember you asked that question kind of before. I think, and he said,
"Yeah, okay, I must have. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
man, he's doing his thing. This is his style. I see a lot of consistency with his patterns. So I think it's good that he's uploading at all. So this is cool, and I like the way you're putting your hashtags and everything. I think you're gonna keep growing. Keep growing. Make sure you're putting all your tags in there.
Yeah. As you post more, he's killing it, you know.
Oh, you did.
Glad he's submitting. You know what I mean? Showing his art, showing his talent. You know what I mean? Him and the Cover Boy is definitely giving some great collabs on their stuff. Shout outs. That was fire.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yes, I thought that was dope. It was really cool. Nice flow. Yeah.
I'm agree with all y'all. It was dope. I still have a little problem with some of the ad-lib. I think it's a little too loud. Like, you just turn it down. But that's just my opinion. So, everything's dope.
Yeah, it takes time to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got a track here from Cover Boy.
Hey.
This is track 1 off Empyrean Throne from the instrumental album called Revelation 4:2. This is like 7/8 time signature. Seven counts. It's already unorthodox musically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. See what he's doing? So just that alone is considered a 7/8 time signature, which is not very common at all.
Yeah. What is it? 7/8. What?
Usually 5/8 is good. There's a whole song called Take 5. Then a 5/8 time signature. This is 7/8. So most hip hop songs are 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. It's boom back. Boom. 2, 3, 4. But this whole measure was 7. Instead of doing 4, it was 7.
Okay.
And then the next measure would come in. So it's unorthodox with musical time because mostly everything is in 2, 4, 8, 3 and 6.
That's a video game.
Yeah.
That was straight video game. That was very what was that, like Final Boss? Yeah, that was like Final Boss. That was like one of the bosses stage. You know what I mean? Because it gets you going. It got that adrenaline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna so if you're gonna put something into that, you gotta have like a lot of. It probably gotta be really hype. You know what I mean? But shout out to Cover Boy. That was dope.
Only
Yeah,
because
man,
it is quarter notes. Okay, go ahead.
that music was opening up other chakras, man. I could feel vibes that I never even felt before. I never heard nothing like that before. I'm gonna tell you, that's very unique. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the same thing. It's crazy. Keep it coming. And the beat was dope too. Cover Boy surprised the right track for Tailor Made.
Yeah.
For you, right?
Shake it.
Okay. Oh wait. Oni's right. Yeah, it's not 7/8. It's 7/4. 7/4 time signature. Yeah, because 8 would be 8th notes. She right.
Hey.
Okay, next one is Cover Boy with a song title called O2.
O2.
Yo.
Wine and Spirits.
So what you
What?
Under them home.
Oh, he said 2. It's all good. There you go.
It's Todd Wave.
It's like a Dracula, like a mummy dance or something like that.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey. It's like perfect for like Halloween.
I can't even imagine how the rap flow would go though.
Yeah. Like a scary godmother.
Yeah, I'm on the beach with the beach balls. Sand everywhere, coming into the ocean. I've lost my motion. Would it be something like that?
Yeah. You got that Scooby-Doo ad-libs.
Yeah, surfboard.
Yeah.
I think I do 2 things.
I like this part.
Sun beaches, fun beaches.
Yeah, I can hear that, yeah.
This could be for your beach album, your next summer album.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Lord of your fathers.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Like that one. He said Todd Wave. Yeah, that's a Todd Wave type of beat. Hey.
Do we have a Todd Wave album coming out? That'll be one hell of a video. Next summer.
Yeah, I have to talk to Todd Wave.
See if he'll do a summer album with that track.
That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Groovy.
We got low tides right now, though.
Yeah, it's a very creative beat. I think if an artist was gonna go in there, I think they could. You know what I mean? That's a very creative beat. So it's like a very scary godmother, beach day type of album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Cover Boy, man.
Good ball.
Yeah, I was taking me places. Definitely taking me places. I was even getting that 60s vibe out of there. He's bringing back some old flavor from way back.
Yeah. Like the Vice City days.
Yeah, baby.
I thought it could be like some music for a TV show too. You know, they can go a lot of directions with that.
Yep. Yep, we're trying to get them in there. What we got next?
Next up, we got Aurora Borealis with a song called "The Thief of Baghdad."
Yeah, got some sick names, Aurora. I'm always say that. You got some sick names.
Here we go. I think this is the intro.
The small relic of a sphinx and a young child is believed to be about 2,700 years old. But the FBI determined it was stolen from the Iraq Museum in Baghdad during looting.
Yo, explosive head bullet pointed at your cranium and spread, then snatch your bread, your ID with the address, keys out your pockets. SWAT team couldn't spot me with a rocket satellite. I'm out of sight, I'm a bright light thief in the night, loose leaf. I move like Bruce Lee, a ninja, Jet Li. I collect scrolls of rap battles by the power of great score. It's He-Man, master of the universe, commerce, asteroids, meteorites, everything dispersed. All matter, all elements, Armageddon, the final battle for horses trample. 16 horseshoe boy, stand stomp you. Do the math as I advance with the advanced calculus in the long distance radius 3.14 pi. Don't want to die, so I eat my rap nutrients like Popeyes. All of what will be on my side or cheating with the next guy. I don't know, but I'm focused in the mid-side. They blasting at my lift me off the geology. Why? Lift me off the sky density. I float like Aladdin and why? Magic carpet rap lock all your prisons behind my bars for breaking all the rap rules. Hip hop rules, stay in school, kids, don't be a fool. There's a couple new cats bar. Lucky I bet that's all. Keep your head to the mad job. 3 wise.
Yo.
He went in.
All right, Aurora. Yo, but you're better than your own beats, though. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to like put the producing to the side and rap on someone else's beat because you're a better rapper than you are producer. So if you want to move faster, go on BeatStars, start leasing beats, hop on other people's beats. Don't worry about production. Just you're a good lyricist. You need to lay down some tracks on some other people's beats. Don't worry about blowing up yet. Just get your songs out there, because it's not that your beats are bad. It's just that you're so much better than your beats that you deserve beats that are gonna let your lyrics shine better. So that's just my suggestion, and you'll move so much faster, bro. I'm telling you, that's just my suggestion.
Like I think I understand. I see what you mean. Like I would say like I think both his I think his flow is very fast for his own beats. You know what I mean? Like his beats are very they're more unorthodox, more raw and more gritty. You know what I mean? And I think his flow is much more ingrained for something. You're probably right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
a boom bap.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
He can kill a boom bap.
Yeah, he's a great. I definitely hear he has great lyrics, and he has a flow for himself. You know what I mean? And I think there's something to do with his beat. I like the fact that he's experimenting. You know what I mean? I always like that factor. You know what I mean? You always got to experiment and do something different. You know? What I mean? You know.
Go to BeatStars and type in abstract. You'll get a bunch of abstract hip hop tracks that'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Just pop on one of those, and then boom, you're set.
Sounds like back in the day, like a little bit of chicken with some mayonnaise. When you hear Eric, you'll be amazed. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's right.
That was fire.
Give him a beat.
But shout out to the Royal City of New York.
Looking at the good shit. Yeah.
I just had to say that because of Raw.
All right, let's see if we got any more last minute submissions. Yeah, we got a last minute submission here from 9 Diadems. This is a new submission.
Hey.
9 Diadems. Song is called Speaker.
Shout outs.
Hold on, we got it.
Calculated zodiac, I figured the water formula. More mates and more braids dripping before Lemuria. Swimming in sound waves, the rivers of every aura. The dreamings, the real streaming, Piscean movie Emporia. Currency's words for me, each sign is a note. That's $1. Dalai Lama Lake, I'm torching the boat. Cross the river Styx with an orchestra and 2 goats. Rode a llama through the lake of fire, walk through the cloak. Darth Vader, peek the charm, leg to leg. Spoke the Brahma through an ancient wire, thought I was woke. Dreams wrapped in dreams, inception of a Russian doll maker. The secretive confessions of 100 stargazers, giving birth to the future, but it wasn't hard labor. Bizarre nature, they be saying we extreme. You think you woke till you wake up in the next dream. Guitar player made the music to connect scenes. What if we're the clones of a nation, a depth fetus, a repeating simulation of the living death secrets. Rebellious hidden nation in the masonry beams. This is light architecture that remains to be seen. Made tea inside the circle, so I bake in the steam. Taurus taking nanobites till I ate the machine. Who could swallow volcanoes like a plate of cuisine? Cause God made the spiral and hypnotized himself, staring at his own chart. Now who can wake the supreme? So eternity at once in the space and the stream between infinity and now and all this placed in between. They so hungry for the light to get a taste of the gleam. The clip's empty, I'm trying to refill it, but the beat's already dead, I'm trying to re-kill it. Inside of a deep skillet, stop lying to me, spill it. Exercise peace while you puzzle, I still fit. Circles out of shape with no muscular build fit. Papers from banana plants to puff on my grills with. Jungles though I'm used to going dust like the bill split. Light pole, fixed stars, froze time, I'm still lit. Playing freeze tag with my past self, I'm still lit. I'm still repping my past rain, I still drip. That's nice and cool, Zodiac bicycle. Rapid eye motion, beast with appetites growing. It sounds like a job, but this is Captain Sky Ocean, Superman and Mr. Universe who snatched the time potion. Shoot, they optimism like it's magnified, hoping lyrics hit the firmament case of the cracked it wide open. Wide open, wide open, wide open.
Yo.
That was fire. Yeah.
Crazy.
I love the animation. The animation is dope.
Yep. Theatrical.
Yo, that was big. That was hip hop got a gift. That one right there.
Mm-hmm.
The gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. That's right.
Yo. All right.
Right.
Are you? Yeah, you tell me what. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was fire. That was a fire one. You know what I mean? Definitely. Shout out to Kaz Zodiac. That was a you know, I'm gonna give credit to the video because last time we gave a little credit to the song. You know what I mean? The Z mix. You know what I mean? Yeah, very, very great with the play effects on the AI engineering. You know what I mean? It both resemble both of y'all. Like, you know, so shout out to Kaz Zodiac. Shout out to my dad. You know what I mean? That was a dope mix.
Man, everything about it was incredible. For real. I'm like in another zone again. Good. But good though.
Yeah. That's right.
That's more hits. Love it.
Fire.
Yeah.
Very good.
That concludes. Yo.
Like fire.
I want to thank Gabar coming through, blessing us with the essence and knowledge and dope music. Yo, crazy. I want to thank AD. I want to thank Solo Gems. I gotta stop crashing, right? Crash land. No, let me stop. Crash land. Yo, been excited. More to come. Remember when I think it was Muhammad Ali says, "Never doubt me." when he beat Joe Frazier, he was Ali was like, "Told you, never again doubt me." Remember that? Love it. Yo, Halloween special next show.
Ooh, Halloween.
Yeah,
one of my favorite holidays.
Okay. Yeah, indeed.
One of my favorites.
Yo, peace to the gods. Yeah, trouble. I want to say peace. We out. Buy the merch. Make sure y'all hit that like. Subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
Subscribe to the tribe.
I'm from a futuristic district, Hasidic mystic. My name in crucifixes. The game is like a voodoo business. I think a stranger, think a guru. Listen, I'm sipping brewing witches. About to lose my spirit, choose your riches. I'm so slick, I can move in pitches. Mile of bees beneath the olive tree. A Buddha's vision, Kabbalah reads astrology. Harsh reality. Recite the mantras to conquer the monsters. Forefathers brought upon us. Ultramagnetic, Semitic. The world spinning hectic. I Pearl Jam in my records. Refreshing. God genetics. Curses and blessings. God greatest design. The world noticed me. I plant seeds in your mind and grow poetries. Holy men, the Babylonian, Macedonian. I rap from podiums. My wrath kill phony Cubans, Siconians. Mesopotamian rap, cranium crack codes. Alva Pharaoh, Black Rose, Michelangelo. Disciple red granite flow, golden antelope. Hopi chief poetry's deep. The holy will speak, the dead will rise. Ethiopian priests anoint me. Come join me, clairvoyancy. See what's in my mind. Throwing Samson tantrums. Punch the ground, leave a canyon. Just anthem. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Battle of the locusts, hold a lotus. Like a monk when it's focused. 9 months in the yoga, my energy becomes solar. Up the crystal halls, cosmic thoughts. Step on comets when I walk. The depths of the conscious when I talk. The world I live in is between the Bible and Zechariah stitching. Between the lie and fiction. So say I'm a little off, like Dr. Malachi York. But speak on fantasies like Mr. Rock. We from different forks. Solar, polar regions. I kill ultra demons. My spaceship's here. See the frost, I'm leaving. Priest, yeah. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. 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 Priesthood.